What's going on, guys? I'm Bear Degidio, and we are back with another episode of the Jackson Podcast. I'm sitting here with the greatest co-host of all time and possibly the greatest recap team of all time. We recently were nominated for the greatest MMA show of the year, or the best MMA show of the year by the MMA Awards. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, fans of Pride, Bellator, and UFC, Rampage Jackson! Yeah! Ladies and gentlemen, consider the greatest bandweight of all time, the 135-pounder, TJ Dillashaw!
That would have been fun. Champagne shower with your F3.
Oh, I'm fired up to be back with the boys.
Hell yeah.
This feels great. Feels like
too.
right where we need to be.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while since we
Yeah, there was no pay-per-views in September. We did Noche, but there was no like pay-per-views really in September. Right?
No, I think the Paramount deal is kicking in, and they're getting to the short end of the stick now on these pay-per-views.
Finally.
Yeah, but
I want Paramount.
But you was there.
I was there, dude. I was there, yeah.
How was it?
Yeah.
How was being back there at the UFC and cornering and fighting?
It was fun, man. It reinvigorated my love for it. Like I kind of walked away for a few years after like being forced into retirement with my shoulder. Just a little bit bitter about having to leave, right? Like I feel like I still had more in me. So I like walked away. I've been so busy with business that I was like, fuck fighting, right? Obviously, other than this podcast and talking about fighting. And being there was like, obviously the last 3 months has been like sparked a big fire in me of just MMA in general and just how good I am at it. Did a great job. We had a fucking fantastic camp. I worked my ass off the last 3 months to get Josh ready. But then being there too and seeing all the same old faces and getting to do the fucking warm up in the backstage. And I even cut weight with Josh the whole week.
Oh, for real?
I did a 3-day water fast when we got there.
3-day water fast? What the fuck is
Just
wrong
drink
with you?
water.
Okay.
Yeah, 72 hours. So I like to do it when I travel anyways. And then Josh was going to be cutting weight. So I was like, let's be a fucking team player. So I knew he had to weigh in at 9 a.m. on Friday. So my last meal was 9 a.m. on Tuesday before I flew out. And then I didn't eat until after he weighed in.
Bro, I know you was cranky the whole time.
No, I was good, dude.
was
Actually,
good?
I get in like this ketosis brain mindset and you're actually like sharper. Yeah, you feel like you're cutting a little bit of weight, but you're able to drink, like I drink over a gallon of water, right? So it fills you up a little bit. I end up feeling good from it.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Is anything different now at the UFC, now that you're back?
Yes.
He weighs 190.
Well, yeah. So I started my water fast at 178, and because I naturally have lost weight working with Josh, I was walking around 86. I was naturally walking around like 75 to 78, but I ate a big meal, so I weighed 78. Started my water fast on Friday. I weighed 164.
What did you eat after you broke your fast?
K-Man eats. That was the first thing I.
Fired up.
That was the
Where are these at? These are at Sprouts?
Sprouts, you know it, dog.
This
Sprouts.
is the best beef jerky. What is this, ribeye?
It's a grass-fed ribeye, 20-ounce grass-fed ribeye in each bag.
All this is just meat and salt, right?
Yep, just grass-fed, grass-finished ribeye and sea salt.
Rampage, you get greens.
I get greens.
Never smoked with your boys growing up?
What, smoke weed?
Yeah.
I
Never
used
heard
to.
that term? You get greens.
Oh, thank you.
No, you get some and then you give the bag back.
No.
Oh, nice. Thanks, TJ.
Yeah, of course.
TJ, what do you think the biggest difference is being back in the UFC, being in the corner compared to when you were fighting UFC-wise as an organization before we jump into the card?
I mean, they just keep getting better and better with their promotion and streamlining things. One thing that was crazy to me was like, I guess especially when you lose a fight or your fighter loses a fight, like I cornered Josh. We'll get to like the fight, but like we lost unfortunately, and obviously you're up like the highest highs and lowest lows, you're down in the dumps, right? So they walk you back, you instantly go see the doctor to do clearance, and you're like, all right, you got a 30-day suspension. Like this is pretty average. You always do pretty much. Like I think they have to give you like a 30-day suspension of like you can't fight in 30 days. Like, but they'll waive them because I fought in 7 days before. But they walk you back, they check you out, make sure you're good, and then they're like, I guess I got to get to so like while you're warming up in your locker room. You used to just leave all your stuff there and you come back to your locker room after the fight. Now you don't go back to your locker room. They pack all your stuff up into a bin on wheels. And then right after you get done seeing the doctor, they take you right. It's like almost, especially like the walk of shame. You just walk straight outside and they take you in the car back to the hotel. So we left before the next fight even walked out.
What about the press conference?
Well, he lost. And now the way they do press conference, they don't do like one big press conference anymore. So the way they do it too is that when you win a fight, you like right after your fight, after you see the doctor, you go back and do the media by yourself. You're at the desk and all the media is there asking you questions.
What about if the fighter wants to watch the fight?
I don't know. I don't think they
that's
get
crazy.
to. I don't think they get to.
If you lose, you don't get to watch the fight.
Well, you go back to your hotel. You have to buy it.
That's fucked up.
Well, I think they're
But
just trying to make it
also
more
though,
organized.
yes, it does kind of suck to that extent. But like, say about when you lose, like, how bad does it suck? Just sit there in the fucking locker room and wait for them to shuttle you out until the event's over.
Yeah,
like,
that's
you don't
tough,
want to
too.
see people. You're fucking pissed off. You want to be on your like. You want to get out of there.
Yeah, I forgot
You
about
know.
that part. Yeah.
So it's like fuck that, right? So that part is kind of nice. You get to fucking get out of there. You get in your hotel. Go take a shower. Like, be in the depths of hell of depression and be like, fuck this, until you can like get over it, get some food in your belly and like figure out like, all right, I got to get back to work,
As a fighter, what does it feel like when you win compared to when you lose, but mentally? Because you said like the deep of depression.
The depths of hell. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, like that's the thing always comes the highest highs when you win. You just did it. Right. We'll get to that. And then the
Don't
low,
shake your head, Rampage.
and then the
You shouldn't
lowest
say nothing about
lows,
that.
man. Like everything's on you. Like you put 3 months of work into a fight camp. You got all the aspirations and beliefs of doing big things, and then your dreams are just crushed.
So
it
before we
sucks.
hop in the recap, DJ,
Yeah.
because I know you have more in-depth analysis when it comes to UFC fighters than anybody else. Here's a little highlight reel from 30 minutes ago.
All right. So I show up to do the podcast. I'm with my Wild Society team. I got my social media marketing team with me, and he was pitching an idea of a Willy Wonka golden ticket idea. So he's all dressed up. He did a presentation. He's all dressed up in Willy Wonka gear. We walk in, and I see Bear trying to act like he's tough in the cage, and I sick, Willy Wonka, get in there and get him.
Sick this pit bull on me.
I sent him in the cage.
Little did you know I had Rampage in my corner.
Yeah, Rampage cornered you good, man. Like you pulled over, he did a rollover mounted guillotine. Like right here, look, goes into mounted guillotine. Like if you would have held onto the neck, you actually could have finished that. But he turtled, gave up his back. Bear got too high. Doesn't know how to put his legs in. Got too high, so
I couldn't
Diego
sink my hooks.
was able to buck him off and get over the top. So then Bear goes to guard, and Bear did the good old Happy Gilmore, pulled the shirt over his head and like smothered
Shouldn't
him,
have fought me in a gi.
smothered him in his own jacket.
What about the Nicky Rod ankle pick right here? Watch this.
I'll say Bear did two really good things. The rollover mounted guillotine and also like the foot sweep he does right here. Look, he pushes on the hip, grabs it, boom. That was pretty good.
Straight to rear naked
I'll give
choke.
you it. That was
Straight
pretty
to
good.
rear naked choke.
That's
Then I
not
sprawl
a
the
rear
guy
naked.
out.
That's not a rear naked choke.
That's not a rear naked choke.
It's rear from the front.
That's an arm in guillotine.
It's the reverse rear naked choke.
No.
That's an arm
What
in
do you mean,
guillotine.
no? We can't just shake your head no just because you look like Rocky Balboa. Wait, I don't know. You look like a bull shark today. You look like you're a
I
bounty
like the
hunter.
beanie look.
Yeah,
Thank
I like
you.
it.
Yeah.
You look mean today.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
feel
want
mean
some,
today.
you want some
You're
time.
you're in your workout clothes. You got your beanie on.
Well,
Looks
just so
good.
we're clear, I won this match.
You did. He tapped out.
tapped out.
Willy Wonka tapped out
He tapped out due to cardio, Bear. That's
for
really-
sure.
Yeah.
Hey, it doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile, brother. I think
win.
you know that.
A win's a win.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And look at this. I sunk my little toes, my little phalanges into the fence. Use that as support. Then I bridged
That's
up.
also illegal.
No, it's not.
You can't put your toes in the
Only if they
cage.
catch you.
True.
Yeah. And then look at the victory
Yeah.
celebration. Come on,
We
man.
so you want to get on the cage? Come on, I want to see your celebration.
Yeah,
Zoom out.
Jumped
Zoom
on
out.
the cage.
You
and
jumped
then-
on the cage?
Yeah, zoom out.
Of course, dude. Rampage, I just want you to know something. Over the years, all these podcasts I've been doing with you, all these amazing fighters we've had here, I soaked up a little game. And I'm different now, brother.
You look like a low-level blue belt.
And you look like you dress like me today. Hello.
Damn, we are matching.
Yeah, okay. Let's jump right into this.
I'm fucking fresh in my Santo, dude. Look at this. I'm all
TJ
geared
looks
up.
like Ryan Gosling.
Yeah,
showed
he
up like a
does- he
model.
does look like
Yeah,
Ryan
you look
Gosling,
like
yeah.
you're doing something
Yeah.
right now.
Shoes.
Yeah.
Fucking, I'm all Santo'd out, dude.
You look great. Hey, I do have to say, my family, my dad, little Jay, everybody was going nuts when they saw you walk out Josh Emmett, and it was exciting to see you back in some UFC colors, even though you're not fighting. The
It felt like I was.
The camp was
It felt like
amazing.
I
I
was,
had the
dude.
behind the scenes look. I saw Josh Emmett. He looked ready. He looked powerful. He looked ready to rock. I got to
He
give
was,
you your kudos.
man. He was.
Just being back in the MMA though. Before we jump into this, did it make you a little salty though that you weren't fighting, or did you feel at peace? Did you feel good being there?
I felt like I was fighting. Like I was nervous for the fight. I had those pre-fight nervous jitters because I cared so much and like I put so much into the training camp. I was like, we're gonna get this motherfucker. Like this is it. And like even like when he's in the tunnel getting ready to walk out, you know how you're like, everyone's got their different like warm-up strategies. He's prancing back and forth, and I'm fucking like doing the fucking Vandalay, like I'm ready to get out there. Like I felt like I was fighting, dude. It was like. It was a good feeling, man. I always thought like I'll never be able to recreate the feeling of walking out in front of millions of people. But to be honest, it gave me that little feeling.
Do you cut some of your coaches some slack now over the years, seeing how hard it is to coach a fighter, being moody and being a little bit like, starving yourself, cutting weight? Do you feel the difference now being a fighter versus a coach?
My coaches were great, dude. No, and Josh was fantastic. The weight cut was great. Like none of that, but I do remember always seeing how nervous Dwayne would get. And I understood why, but like now, I've also cornered people. I used to get nervous when I cornered me and Juan won a Bellator world title. I coached him into that. And I've cornered UFC fighters. Like I cornered Uriah. I cornered some other guys. I cornered Joseph Benavidez. Like I've cornered guys in the UFC, but I haven't done it. I haven't been to a UFC fight in 3 years since my last one.
Did you see Uncle Dana there?
I did, man. He's a legend.
Yeah, you talked to him?
Yep.
Did you see Donald Trump? Was Donald Trump there?
No, he wasn't. I know, man. I was hoping he was going to be there, man. That would have been so cool.
It'd be cool just to shake that.
But I saw Hunter. I seen Shelby. I seen Rogan. Like I got
Mick.
Mick was there. Yeah, I saw them all, dude. It was really cool.
You talked to DC?
I didn't get to talk to DC. Nuh-uh. I didn't do any of that stuff.
You like DC?
Yeah, I don't got no problem
He's funny,
with DC.
dude.
He's
Yeah.
good.
DC's funny.
You see Uncle Chael?
He wasn't there, I don't think. Oh, maybe at least I didn't see him.
No, he was sitting courtside. I think he was
Courtside?
with Dominic
Courtside?
Cruz. Yeah.
What fucking sport are we playing? We playing with balls?
Yeah.
No, courtside. He's sitting right in front of the cage.
There's no court, dog.
Yeah, but that's what you call when you sit in the front
No,
row.
cage side.
Courtside.
He's
Cage
right. Cage
side.
side.
I know,
You're
but
wrong.
we always say courtside.
No, we don't say that. We're
No,
fighting.
Don't say
cage side.
we.
It's,
We're fucking fighters.
it's cage side.
Yeah.
And when you boxing, ringside.
Yeah.
So you're wrong, buddy.
Yeah. Go play with some balls, dude.
Yeah. Go play with balls.
Yeah.
The sports, we don't play with balls with this sport.
Yeah.
No.
Only real sports you don't play with balls.
Yeah.
Courtside?
No.
Okay.
Cage
Move on.
side. Yeah. You're wrong.
I'm not even going to start with you since you want to call me out. All right, so we're going to jump in. It wasn't on the main card. It was on a prelim card, but Patchy Mix. Okay, a lot of hype with this guy coming in. They considered him the best 135-pounder in the world. He was in the rankings, and it seems like he's just catching tough breaks. It doesn't seem like he shouldn't be there. It just seems like he's catching tough breaks. That's what I personally feel. What do you think, TJ?
Yeah, I got a little bit of insight on this as well too. I got to be there for fight week, and he cuts a lot of weight, man. He gets big. He cuts a lot of weight. I think his training camps, I don't know. I think he might be breaking himself down a lot as well too. So after weigh-ins, you do the weigh-ins in the morning at 9, and then the ceremonial weigh-ins are like 4 or 5. I think 5 o'clock. And he does not look good when we're going to ceremonial weigh-ins. You should be feeling fucking awesome. You just weighed in, going in, like he's like laying on the ground, like not looking like he's still cutting weight. And then I go back to the bathroom, and he like runs up to go to the bathroom, and same as he's been throwing up since weigh-ins. He can't keep anything down. He's sick. And that's probably a little bit nerves though too, but he couldn't hold nothing down. And then he's talking about how he had staph for the last 2 weeks. He's been on antibiotics. And so it didn't sound like camp went that great, right? And when you're on antibiotics, your cardio is going to suck. And we saw that in the fight, right? So it was a close fight. People had going either way. And he ran out of gas, man. He came out good, got the takedown, but unfortunately his gas tank isn't there. When you're on antibiotics, it really fucks you up. So that could be a factor in it. When you get staph, it's usually because it can happen because you're dirty.
Really?
But it also can happen from just like your cortisol being through the roof and you're overtrained.
And you're dirty.
When your immune system's down, that's when you catch bacteria, viruses, all that stuff.
But
right?
if you shower right after training,
you
negate
can.
that.
Yeah, but you can get it like you get a little scratch on your shin and it gets in there while you're training. And if your immune system's fucked, you're very prone to it.
Oh, okay.
So I think he's probably a lot of pressure on him. He's training really hard. He's nervous. Like
So he's not dirty. He didn't smell dirty.
I didn't seem like it. No. I've had staph multiple times in training camps, so I know. I always shower after training.
okay.
I always do. And I got MRSA in my shin. I had to
You
do
shower with soap?
Yeah, with defense soap. I had to do IV antibiotics for my Sandhagen fight, and then I also was on a bunch of antibiotics when I fought Cruz as well too. And I really believe it's just running your body into the ground. Like you're training so fucking hard that your immune system's so weak, But on the technical side of things, man, I'd really like to see Patchy Mix evolve, right? Like I would need to see him start moving his head. He doesn't have any head motion. He kind of stands in front of you a little bit and just plots forward. It'd be nice to see because his jiu-jitsu is good. Like I'd see some more feints, some more head motion, some a little more snappy on his punches. But unfortunately, he was so tired those punches didn't have it. And the first thing that goes away when you get tired is usually your feints and your movement. But he didn't. We've had to fight him, so I've trained one to beat him, and he doesn't move his head, and he hasn't evolved from that yet. He needs to get with a coach that's really gonna like implement the basics with him and because he's got weapons. He's a killer, and he wants to fight. He just needs a little bit cleaner technique, you know?
Well, you can tell he got hard and stuff, especially he still fought with all that going on.
Yeah.
And he was just in what was that, the guillotine?
Yeah.
He was in there really tight, and he got out. A lot of people would tap from being in that tight.
True.
Agreed.
What about the fact that before he came into the UFC, his only loss was to your camp, to Juan Archuleta?
Yeah.
So obviously you know a lot about this guy, and I think that this guy should maybe reach out to you. I think TJ Dillashaw training up there in NorCal would be amazing for him.
Yeah, I mean,
You want to extend the invite live on the
You don't got the
Jackson
time.
podcast?
Look how busy he is with the
He just
caveman
coached another
eats
fighter.
and
He might have time.
I put everything into it. Like I don't just coach.
Patchy Mix, you heard him.
I don't just coach. I don't just coach someone half-assed and give them a day here, a day there. Like I was doing 4 or 5 days a week with Josh Emmett. We were doing everything, you know, running his strength conditioning. And luckily he's a guy that has a clean diet, good supplementation. I was doing his striking, doing some MMA. I didn't do all of his camp. Like I wasn't doing like his like, I didn't go to his MMA sparring because it was at Alpha Male and I just, you know, I'm not going to do that. And then I wasn't going to his jiu-jitsu practices either.
Coach Dillashaw, which I'm going to refer to you as the rest of the podcast. If there was one thing you think he should do for his next camp, just as a supporter, not being being critical, what do you think is the one thing Patchy Mix should do for his next camp?
I think his grappling is sick, right? I don't think I need to go out there and teach him. I think his jiu-jitsu is awesome. His back takes are amazing. I think he really needs to get lighter on his feet. He needs some head motion and throwing some a little bit more dynamic combos for how long he is. So striking, he needs to get some motion. He needs to, and then also, I mean, think about the way that he's doing his conditioning. Obviously, it could be from the antibiotics he was on, and also he could be working too hard. He could be doing too much work with no days off. Like you really got to listen to your body, and you got to take some days off, man.
Bear, would you like to show him your head motion?
Well, I think that, you know,
You've gotten better.
To be honest, I have amazing head movement.
Yeah.
And I think
I bet you do.
Yeah. And I think that after you guys just saw the masterclass I put on, you know, I would hit him with a little cinnamon toast crunch. And I would bobble so far up and down, this guy would have
I
no
bet
clue what's
you
going on.
do.
Yeah, we
I
don't
bet
doubt
you
that.
do.
That's my dog, Rampage. Thank you for always supporting
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
I appreciate you. TJ, coach.
I don't know if I want to touch his hands, though.
Well, it's Wild Society at K-Man Eats. That's all it is, the
Okay,
oil.
okay,
Don't think it's anything else.
Yeah, okay.
So, all right, we're going to move on. Obviously, a lot of the internet was actually very critical of the decision on this. So if there is anything, if there's some sort of silver lining, I mean, I think a lot of people don't feel that Patchy Mix lost. So maybe that helps
Maybe
him.
he still gets a chance.
And maybe he still gets a chance. I'm sure Uncle Dana knows that he's a big name, and I don't think they want to give up on him just yet. I think the UFC is good at building stars. They're also good at, you know, not fraud checking, not calling him a fraud, but they're very good at bringing in fighters from other organizations and seeing how good they actually are. I don't think Patchy Mix is a fraud, though, so I don't think he has anything to worry about.
Was it a real close fight?
It was close. It was close.
Would you have given it to Patrick if he was one of the judges, or?
We were warming up during this time, so it was really hard to stay super focused. But I thought the way the fight went, probably the other guy could have won.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, it was up in the air though. It was a tough one. Patchy just needed to do a little bit more damage on top. He'd get on top, and he had some good control time. I think he had like over 3 minutes of control time. But I don't feel like he did enough damage with it, right? When this guy was going for submissions, he was hitting strikes from the bottom. So I think that's probably what won him the fight.
The Jackson Podcast Discord is where we get a lot of our questions, and a lot of them asked going into this next fight in middleweight. You know, they all talk about Joe Pfeiffer.
He's a problem, dog.
How big of a problem really is he? And I think we saw that in this fight. So let's jump right into that. This was an amazing middleweight, amazing middleweight division fight. And Joe is 29 years old. He's 6'2", and I feel like he's an amazing force in the division right now.
Yeah.
How you say the other guy's name though?
I know it's
I'll let you do that, Rampage.
Magomadov.
What do you think, Rampage?
No, his first name. How would you say that?
I heard him saying it. It's
A bus.
A bus. It looks like a bus.
A bus, yeah.
His
A
name-
bus or a bus?
A bus. And Magomadov.
Is that flag Germany or
Magomadov.
Dagestan?
Her Magomadov Madoff.
That's close.
Very good.
Yeah.
I'm getting-
What do you
I'm
think
getting
of Bruce Buffer's outfit?
Oh, he's always clean. Yeah,
He always has the
A1.
sickest blazers.
A1.
How much money do you think he spends on blazers?
Thousands.
I wonder if he keeps them all.
There's no way.
He
He's
has
never
to
worn
sell
the
them.
same blazer twice.
No way.
He's never worn the same outfit twice. Who has his number? Does anybody know this guy?
Yeah, I got
do,
his number.
Text him and ask him, has he ever worn the same blazer twice?
You tell him we're talking about on podcast
Tell him we're
how
talking
good
about
he
it.
looks.
How good he looks. Don't call him out and say he looks like the Joker or something. I know you. Just say, yo, hey, you know, Joe wanted to come on the podcast. I should ask him to come on next week. but he is such an American dog. He responds to me with the American flag emoji. I love this guy.
Nice.
I think
He walked out with the flag, right?
Yeah, he's just an animal, dude.
I should do a voice memo, right?
Sure.
Sure, let's hear it. Let's hear what you send Bruce Buffer on the voice memo.
Okay, let me see that.
It's time.
Hey, Bruce. Am I doing it right?
That's
Hey, Bruce. It's your boy Rampage. How you doing? We here doing this Jackson podcast, and we're doing a recap of the UFC was 320.
320, yep.
And we was talking about your blazers. How good you dress. We want to know, do you wear them twice? Because we never seen you wear the same blazer twice. Do you? Is it a new blazer every time?
And then what do you do with them afterwards? Do you have them all? Do you save them all?
Do you save them or do you sell them? Let us know, brother.
They're so fresh. They got to be one-on-ones.
Yeah. You the man, brother. Hit me up whenever you have time. Let me know.
And we'd like to get you on the podcast.
Oh, that can be next. That can be next.
Nice.
Yeah.
Coach
Don't
Dillashaw.
go right in there with the podcast shit. People, we got to like.
Oh, we've only been doing it for 3 years. We've only been asking you to ask him to come on for 3 years.
I've asked him.
Never. Oh, wow. This girl's blowing kisses at you, Rampage.
Dude, Pfeiffer's a problem. Everyone like knows his power. Like he's known for power in that right hand. And bro, he comes out and tries to grapple this guy. And I heard something about DC say this, interesting in it because I haven't seen a bunch of Magomedov's fights. I'm curious, like they said something about him like not having the greatest cardio. So if that was a way to wear him down first, and it might have been, it would be nice to hear that game plan. I know he's got Dean Thomas in his corner, I think, right? And he's very smart with that stuff. So I'm curious on that. Because he came out and tried to grapple, right? And he went for a takedown, but then he got taken down, had good submission defense, was able to reverse it, get on top, like almost got an arm triangle, was going for a Kimura. And then, bro, he caught him with a right hand in the second round, but ended up finishing him in a rear naked choke, I believe.
Was it a good fight? Because I missed this one too.
Great fight.
I got to David Buster's right after this fight, and right when I saw you walk out.
Oh, okay.
I think one thing about Joe that I think everybody needs to be being on the lookout in the division is the fact that his strength is incredible.
Looks like it.
And I feel like the closest guy he is to is a Khamzat Chimaev type of body frame, type of strength. Khamzat's wrestling is obviously second to none.
Bruce Buffer's calling me.
Oh my God, answer it. We did it.
Bruce! Can you hear me?
Yeah, champ. Can you hear me?
Yeah. We're live on the. We're not live, but we're on the podcast right now. I got Bear and TJ Dillashaw right here.
Oh, hey, Barrett. Hey, TJ. How are you, boys?
Doing good, Bruce.
Bruce the legend.
Yeah, we was looking at your blazers. Like you're the best dressed man in the UFC. We wanted to know if have you ever worn one twice, and what do you do with them afterwards?
Well, sounds like you're dealing with really important news today.
Yeah.
So,
You breaking up?
and can you hear me better now?
I can hear you better now. Yeah.
Okay.
Now I can't.
There you go. I haven't especially.
Damn, you sound like a robot. You sound like a robot.
Might have to FaceTime when we're calling back.
Yeah.
Here I am.
Okay, let's hear you. Yeah, it's not good.
I'm pulling into a safe zone.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, yeah.
Can you hear me better now?
Yeah, we can hear you better now.
Okay, here we go. Sorry about all that.
It's all good.
I'm driving. So anyway, no, they're one of a kind. I have them specially made by my custom tailors in Toronto, King and Bay.
Oh.
And they're one of a kind. So what I'll do is that I'll have them specially made for an event. Then I'll put them in my, the big closet I have for them, and I'll put it to the rear of the rack. And when it makes its way forward, I may wear it like a second time, maybe a year later.
Wow. Okay.
Smart. Yeah. Smart. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Or if it's like a special color, like green for Brazil or, red for Canada. And then mix it up with like the classic all black, James Bond 007 tuxedos. So
nice.
What can I say, guys? Man for all reasons, man for all seasons.
We'd love that. We love that. Hey, we would love to get you on the pod one day when you have time in Orange County.
Yeah, I'd love to. The thing is, I don't make it down there that often. Can we do it by Zoom or?
Bear said he would fly you. Hold on, Bear wants.
Bruce, whatever it costs, we'll fly you in first class.
Fly me in from Los Angeles.
We don't come down to Orange County that often.
We'll send him a driver and OC SWAT. They'll escort him with two
All right.
police.
I'll send you a text because Bear over here on his knees begging.
Okay, all right. Listen, I'd love to be on and vice versa, as always.
All right, thank you, brother.
Okay, so love to. Anyway, hi to your audience if they're listening. And cheers to both champs in the room and to Barrett too.
All right,
You the
thank
man.
brother.
You the man, Bruce.
Thank you, Bruce.
All right, cheers, guys. You're
Cheers.
the best, Rampage.
You
You're
the
my brother.
best. You the man, brother. Let me know when you have time, because Bear getting mad at me over here.
I'm begging.
No
Yeah.
problem. I don't want him getting mad at you. I know you don't like that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. All right, brother. Well, he's a legend. We do want him on the pod. We want him, but you can't beg the motherfucker.
Who begged him?
Bro, I don't like to beg motherfuckers to come and do the pod. People say
Begging.
no.
I'm just like, yo, Bruce, get here. He's got all kinds of intel.
Bro, you don't know how you don't know how it is when so many people ask you for pods all the time. You don't want to be that guy. TJ, how often do you get asked to do
Fair.
pods?
That is fair.
You don't want to be that guy.
beat up
How
a
often?
dude in the
How often
elevator.
How often do you get asked to be on pods?
Never.
Thank you. So you don't fucking understand it.
Yeah.
He get asked to be on pods all the
Had him on
time.
pod and you blew it. You fumbled.
No,
the bag.
I don't-
Just like
I don't-
You do with
I
the
hate
girls.
that.
Hey, Rampage, you want to go back home?
Yeah, I do. I fumble the bag with the girls all the time, bro. I
Yeah,
do
that guy was.
I did
he
it on
wanted
purpose.
to go
with
home with you. Remember? Hey, Rampage, you want to go back home?
Oh, Shannon Bridge fucking posted some shit and Bear fucking took it and ran with it like some guy was hitting on me. The guy wasn't hitting on me. He asked me if I was single because he wanted to hook me up with some girls or some shit. I'm like, man, I'm too old for this shit. I got 2 hussies going home with me tonight.
Yeah.
And he thought he was going to hook. He was trying big time, like he got girls to hook me up with girls. And Bear's like, oh, you in the club, you hit on by dudes. Now he ain't gonna never let me live that shit down.
Yeah.
Are you single? Yeah. And you go back in the house? Well, man, I got 2 husbands with me, though.
He didn't even say no. Rampage just said, "Oh, I got 2 other girls
Yeah,
with me, so
yeah.
maybe I can't take you back home."
No, he trying to hook me up with some other girl. Like, I got 2 hussies with me though. I'm good.
What do you call them?
Hussies.
What's that mean?
I let them know that they ain't my like main bitches or nothing.
Yeah.
They some
Hey,
hussies.
why do you always call dudes on your stream YNs?
My ends is a young nigga.
Oh, it is.
It is.
Oh, I thought you were calling them a nickname or something.
The YN.
But why do you say that? Why can't you just say the young?
Because
I can't say that.
well, you could though. You could off air, but I'm telling you, you could say it. I don't care.
I don't
care.
wanna say
No,
it.
I'm just saying I don't care about that word. Like a lot of people are uptight about that word. I don't care about that word because I know the truth about that word. Eddie Griffin taught me, so I don't care.
Oh, I watched the Eddie Griffin comedy show.
Yeah.
He talks about it.
Yeah. So they always call me Unc and they call me old. 'Cause
What is Eddie
I'm
Griffin?
old for a streamer.
What does Eddie Griffin say about the word?
He said that the word nigga actually comes from the African word niggas. That's the sub text of the word. That's where it's from. That word niggas means king. So apparently the Africans was calling each other kings back in the day, and slave owners, whatever, they heard us calling each other that, and they fucking lied, put it in the dictionary, and said it means ignorant when it actually means king.
I mean,
And they
speaking of
they
the
changed
king,
it. They call us niggers. They changed it, but it's niggas.
most famous man of all time because he was the richest king of all time.
Mansa Musa.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mansa Musa. And he was from Africa.
Right. Yeah. So that word actually means king, and a lot of people don't know it, and so people been hurting people's feelings with it for years, and so now.
But because they switched the meaning of it, it does, like when they're saying it, it means what they think. Like
it's what they think it
the
means.
disrespectful
Yeah,
meaning,
it is disrespectful. It's what they think it means. But me, I'm owning up to like the true meaning of the word, and
Gotcha.
so I don't care. I don't care what people say anymore. When you stream and you like live on a platform where they can chat to you right away, like if you don't got thick skin, you couldn't deal with it.
I bet.
So you either get thick skin or you become of a
You
bitch.
should hear the people that chat to text.
Really?
The people that TTS
And they,
on him.
yeah, damn.
Oh, it'd be him too.
And they pay to say something?
John Jones. Hey, Rampage, you're a pussy. John Jones says, hey, Rampage, you're fat. Like the weirdest things. And it's always John Jones.
Bro, yesterday I was hanging out with two girls, right? They're my friends, and they're fighters. They're beautiful. And one girl, she had her 2 brothers with her. So my first time hanging out with her brothers, because they're friends.
Love twins.
They're friends, right? So I'm hanging out with them. But I kind of like got a crush on both these girls, but they're my friends.
Yeah.
Anyway, the TTS was like saying disrespectful stuff about the girl in front of her brothers, and her brothers was getting upset. So I raised the TTS up to $25.
Damn.
Normally it's $1.
Yeah.
I raised it up to $25, made like $450 in like 10 minutes.
Damn. People kept saying stuff.
They
You
kept,
kept
but,
$25.
but you got
I
to raise
spent
up.
$200.
It stopped. Like the disrespectful ones stopped for a little bit, but then people just came down like, fuck it.
Every time he raises.
Is that the highest you can make it be?
No, I don't know.
You can make it as much as you want. But his goes off all day. Rampage's kick goes off all day.
Oh, the TTS.
Hey, so we look at the middleweight rankings right now. The champ, we have Hamzat Chimaev. Then you have DDP. Then you have Imabov. Then you have Sean Strickland. And then you have RDR. And then Israel Adesanya. That's the top 5.
Yeah.
How do we think Joe Fiver is going to do getting into these rankings? Because you still got to go through guys like Paulo Costa, Michael Page, Brendan Allen, Robert Whitaker, Kaio, Anthony Hernandez. I mean, it's still a big ranking system.
Yeah, yeah. Damn, it's almost like the 10 to 5 is almost just as hard as the 5 to 2 or
No
5
way.
to 1.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a tough weight class, man. I mean, but I do think that Pfeiffer does great in that top 5, right? Like, he does pretty good. He's a problem, bro. He's good.
I want to see Joe versus Michael Venom Page.
That'd be a tough fight.
I
for
want
him.
to see that fight. I feel like he would do amazing. I think like Michael Venom Page needs a guy like this that's willing to just come in and brawl with him. It would,
But like Michael Venom Page used that against you. His footwork's just so good and his motion's so good. Like sometimes it's hard for a guy that wants to just fight someone like that.
Bro, I think TJ would be like a great matchmaker.
Amen.
For
Amen.
MMA show.
I think Coach TJ will eventually turn into that. One thing I learned this weekend that I totally forgot about in 2020 or 2021, MVP fought Mike Perry in bare knuckle fighting. Did you guys know that?
Yeah, Mike Perry beat him.
Did you know that?
Yeah, I remember seeing clips from that.
And I was watching this the other day, and there was a clip right here before we move on, and he's doing this like, point style. He still kind of sticks to it, even though it's bare knuckle.
Yeah.
Doesn't really care, doesn't falter. And I heard him on the Joe Rogan podcast. TJ, they also talked about you on the podcast.
I know. I need to listen to it.
And Joe Rogan always shows you so much respect, TJ, by the way.
He's awesome.
Yeah. And you, Rampage, as well.
Hey, but that was a good fight though. You got to give respect to my boy Jeremy Stevens and Mike Perry. They went at it though. They went at it.
Did you watch the whole thing?
No, I didn't get a chance to watch the whole thing, and I really wanted to watch the whole thing, and I couldn't.
We love Jeremy Stevens. He always shows us a lot of respect. He was throwing everything at Mike Perry, but Mike Perry is made out of something special.
He's built for bare knuckle, bud.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's just a perfect sport for him.
Rampage,
His pressure, his chin, just face made out of steel. Like, because it's not like he's got like crazy head motion or anything. He just takes a punch to give a punch, man, and he's just tougher than the next guy.
Yeah, man, he's a dog. Look, every time after this fight, like his jaw is broken or something, he got like a big swollen jaw after he just keeps moving forward. He just keeps coming forward on you, and it's anybody Mike Perry's size and stuff is going to be hard for them in a bare knuckle.
Yeah.
But you got to show Jeremy Stevenson some respect for how he fought. He fought like a motherfucking tough.
Well, Jeremy Stevens is a lot smaller than him too.
And Jeremy Stevens is a dog though as well. Yeah. Rampage, would you fight a bare knuckle?
Fuck no.
No?
No. If you see
you would do so good.
If you see me fighting bare knuckle, it's going to be a few things. I got paid a big bag, and I didn't have any other content to stream. So I had to stream the whole thing.
What's a big bag?
For bare knuckle,
2 mil?
No, hell no, 5 mil.
Jesus.
5
I read an article that said that you had one of the biggest Bellator contracts. You don't have to answer this if you don't want to. That your Bellator contract was so big because it was 3 parts. They were supposed to put you in Paramount movies. They were supposed to pay you $3 million a fight, and then they were also supposed to give you like a piece of the brand. Is that true?
No, that's not accurate. But
is it close to accurate?
I did a deal with Paramount when I left the UFC. My deal was with Paramount, and I'm gonna say facts right here, so they can't fucking sue me or whatnot, because they already took me to court to try to sue me.
Oh, we don't have to talk about this.
No, and I won. I can talk about it. I did a deal with Paramount, so I was supposed to do movies, pro wrestling, and a reality show and fights. And them motherfuckers, I had this stupid ass manager at the time, fucking England. He's a fucking idiot. I don't read contracts. Fuck, I don't give a fuck. And you asked me. Bro, it's a touchy subject. You want me to shut the fuck up?
No, keep going. Just be careful.
And I don't read fucking contracts. And I told them what the fuck I wanted. Anyway, them motherfuckers did all that shit just to get me to fight for cheaper. I was supposed to make like so much money everywhere.
We took the package deal instead.
I took the package deal and for the movie because that's when Paramount said, like, we want fighters to do movies. They can do movies. Rampage is perfect. He did the A-Team. He did these movies. He can fight. He can do this. And then they want to give me a reality show. And the reality show wasn't even a reality show. It was like basically they did like shoulder programming, basically like a 24/7 style. And they let me produce one episode, and that was like the best episode ever. And those guys just dropped the ball. They didn't even train me to do the pro wrestling shit. Bro.
That sucks.
It was supposed to be some big. I was so excited about that.
Yeah, I bet.
And then they tried to get me to fight Tito.
Okay.
Ortiz?
Yeah, they tried to get me to fight Tito on that contract, and it was like they wasn't coming through on any of the other stuff. And then Tito got injured, and they was trying to force me to fight Tito. Then they took me to court, and I won. They took me to court, and I won.
Oh, damn.
Like, fuck y'all.
So back to the middleweight rankings real quick. TJ, is there anything special you would want to see maybe Joe fight besides MVP? Anybody else in this ranking?
Where is Pfeiffer ranked at right now?
He's not even in the top 15 yet.
Wow.
But that's what I'm saying. He's such a weapon.
Let's see. So you can't jump up too far yet, I guess. So let's look at I mean, he beats a lot of these guys, in my opinion. Maybe he fights. I mean, Paul Acosta would be a tough fight for him.
Really?
It'd be a good one. Yeah, Paul Acosta would be a tough fight.
Paul Acosta versus Joe Fiver.
Yeah, that'd be a good fight.
Paul Acosta's got a few more fights for
I'd
sure.
like to see him fight Sean Strickland.
Oh yeah, that's a fight I want to see.
I would like to see him fight Sean
Strickland's
Strickland.
number 3. That would be a crazy fight.
Because
for
like
Strickland.
Strickland's got a chin, he's willing to fight. Like Pfeiffer's got insane power. He's got more power. Like that'd be like the power guy versus the volume guy, right? And to be honest, I'd probably put money on Pfeiffer.
Over Strickland?
Yeah.
Strickland's kind of growing on me now.
Why?
Because think about it. Even though I really don't like his fight style, but it's kind of effective.
He's very effective.
He throws people off. So
He wears you out.
Yeah, I don't see Strickland losing that one.
But you see him fight a guy that's got power like Pereira.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but if it lands,
that's
I mean,
different. That's different.
And Sean's defense is very good. Even though it's awkward and shoulder rolling his hands out and blocking this way, it's very effective as well too. And his volume's heavy. I don't know, man. Pfeiffer looks like he's strong. He's got cardio, can grapple, hits like a truck.
Yeah,
I mean,
Strickland don't get tired either, though.
No, he doesn't. But he'll get tired, but he still comes. He still comes forward. Yeah.
I'm glad you cleared that up.
Yeah. I was like, oh, she's gonna get me.
It's 2025. You can't say shit like-
Before we get in the next fight, I gotta take a piss.
All right.
All right. So while TJ's gone, Rampage, I got to ask you a question.
Okay.
Everybody asks me about streaming, and they say, is your stream scripted? Because they said there's no way you're this funny on a boat by yourself.
Yeah, I was pretending like that was my boat.
Whose boat was it?
That's Tiki's boat. No, my stream is not scripted. I have had some scripted stuff on there, like when I did the dating show. One part was scripted because it wasn't going the way I had this fucking I had this backup plan, and I had the girl I was talking to come in, and they scripted some shit. But I will do some scripted stuff. But I haven't. Most of my streams are not really scripted. It's just basically what it is. It's like a live reality show of type of shit I do. So that's what it's like. And you know me. You know how sometimes when I'm in a good mood and I'm hanging out, I'm going to say whatever I'm going to say anyway, and whether there's a camera on or not. And so I figure like streaming would be easy for me if I could just stay in a good mood. So sometimes that's why I have to turn the TTS off, and sometimes I can't read the chat because sometimes chat be like killing your mood. But if I'm in a good mood, I can give some good quality content all the time.
So what is this scene right here? We see that you have 2 females sitting side by side, and you seem to have to leave the chat because you are quote unquote bricked up.
Yeah, bro. Those girls they just be flirting with me, mother friends, and I'm a man. I'm a young man, and I get bricked up when I hang around hot chicks that be flirting with me. You don't?
Well,
Who
I'm just,
don't?
I'm
Who
just
won't?
wondering. I'm just wondering what they did to get you bricked up while you're drinking your Pinot Grigio.
Oh, because I have like a real like vivid imagination. So when they be saying stuff to me, I don't know if I can say what I be thinking about, right? So then I'd be like, damn, I be.
What's on your wrist? Seems like you're a quarterback of some sort.
Oh no,
That's how I read his comments.
yeah, that's how I read my chat. I tried to. That's my. See, look, he's more hip to it than you, man.
I see that speed guy's always got.
Yeah, that's what
I
my
show
people
speed.
got. Yeah, that's what my friend got the idea from. He said this shit worked because because you gotta see what's going on in your chat. You know why? Because sometimes I don't want to read chat, but you have to glance at it sometimes because chat tells you what's going on. Say if we was on a boat, we was on a yacht, right? So say if we go through a dead spot and they say F, that means like no signal. So you gotta your chat. They can you gotta read, but a lot of times people be fucking with you too. So you just got it's just like it's weird, bro. You got to stay in tune with your chat.
How long of a chat or how long of a stream do you have while you're looking at the chat? How long are these? Like hours at a time?
What do you mean? That stream that day lasted for like 11 hours.
Damn.
I streamed for 11 hours.
Holy
But
crap.
I can stream for like 15, 16 hours. This is what I'm actually going to do. I'm telling you guys, I don't because I keep it real. I don't give a fuck about mine. I'm an open book. So what I'm doing is I'm hiring a morning time cameraman because I'm retired, bro, and I love streaming. It's keeping me from just sitting around at home, like just playing video games all day. Like, you know me, I'm not going to be in the gym all the time.
Yeah,
You know, I'm not that type of guy. I should be in the gym more, but it's giving me something to do. Like, most of my kids are all grown up, and you know, I got one little kid left I got to raise, but you know, she lives like an hour away, so I don't see her all the time.
Yeah.
So in the daytime, I could fucking stream, go
And
do stuff.
I feel like you're an extrovert at the same time too. You like communication. You like being around people. You like making people laugh.
Yeah.
Like you always do, right?
Yeah.
So I could see that why that's
Yeah,
it's entertaining for
so
you.
I'm gonna have two cameramen. I'm gonna have a cameraman in the daytime. So like when we got podcasts, if Barrett allows it, the last 10 minutes, I go live from here, and then whatever we do here, maybe sometimes I train, then I go off and do whatever I'm doing in the day. And the daytime stream will be just off the you see that phone I had right here?
Yeah.
I got two of those phones, so I just stream off the Android, and then I just go on with my day, and they could be like a fly on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
And then at nighttime, I have my real cameraman, because he's the best cameraman in streaming.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, he's the
Nick.
best. Nick is
We
the best.
love Nick.
Bro, I'm gonna keep it real. I don't think these other streamers were gonna see this, so I don't give a fuck. But Nick runs circles around like the top streamers, like team, their cameraman, and we be collabing with him, and those guys, they be fucking up so much shit and doing this. And Nick be like, what the fuck? My guy can get shit right. He always got the shit on charge and everything.
He lives with you?
No, he got his own. He moved out
How's
here
he always with you?
because he lived like 5 minutes away from me.
Mm.
He moved out here. He changed his life, so I had to pay him a bag.
Yeah.
He's the best. He's probably one of the highest paid cameramen too.
Damn.
Well, I can
and
imagine.
I'm not even.
I
and
know
I'm-
you take care of your people.
Yeah, I'm
that's
not
for
even
sure.
making nowhere near what the top streamers are making either. But I guarantee you, Nick is probably making as much or more than their cameraman.
Damn.
One thing I want to talk to you guys about, there was a TikTok that went mega viral over the weekend. And it said in 2006, UFC 57, Nick Diaz and Joe Riggs, they got in a crazy fight and they were at the hospital after the brawl. And while both men were receiving medical treatment for their injuries, they got into a fight while hooked up on IVs. Nick Diaz and Nick's brother, apparently they were, there was some trash talk going on between the two in the hospital. And I guess punches were thrown, and Riggs later recalling being more beat up than he was when he arrived at the hospital.
Wow.
Did you guys hear about this story?
No, I never heard about it, but I believe every word of it because Nick and Nate, they just don't take shit.
They don't take crap from anybody.
Nobody.
So Nick Diaz reportedly initiated the brawl by punching Joe Riggs, and I guess Joe Riggs tried to do something. Then Nick's brother Nate Diaz also joined the fight, creating some sort of brawl against Riggs. It's pretty legendary.
This
story.
was in 2006?
Yeah. I just saw it on TikTok, so I was wondering if you guys knew about it.
Have you ever met Joe Riggs?
No.
He's the nicest guy too.
Really?
You want me to ask him to come on the
Yeah,
pod?
of course.
You want me to
That'd
call
be
him right
amazing.
now?
Yeah, call him right now.
Let me see if he
that would
pick
be
up.
amazing to have him on to talk about this story.
Let me
Because
see.
I can't imagine having to fight the Diaz brothers. They're such dogs.
Yeah.
They like Nate's obviously supported Jackson. He did a bunch of posts when we first started. He came through. He's always supporting. He showed me a lot of love at our Jackson party at the Win.
If he's not
like
trained,
one
because he
of a kind.
trains people. If he's not training people, he'll
Please
probably.
leave your message
yeah.
for 6.
We got to get Joe Riggs on this
Yeah.
because this story is legendary. I got to hear about this.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to move on back to the UFC fights. So now we got an amazing fight. The UFC 320 featherweight bout between Josh Emmett and Youssef Zalal. Josh Emmett entered the fight at 8 ranking, Youssef at 9. Josh Emmett with a brand new coach, TJ Dillashaw. So we call him Coach Dillashaw. And Youssef, he's with the Iridium team, so he's been here quite a few times and shows us a lot of love. The Moroccan.
I know this is a touchy subject, but Bear did. I will show you the receipt. Bear did text me and said, "Oh, I knew Josh Emmett was going to lose when TJ walked
You're
out."
crazy. Don't do that. It's a touchy subject. Don't do that.
I know it, but I will show you
Don't
the
do
receipt.
that. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that. I would
All
not.
right.
I got way too much respect for Coach Dillashaw. First of all, Coach Dillashaw would beat me up. Second of
Yeah.
all, don't disrespect me like that. You dress up like a bunch of celery and broccoli, and you gonna come in here and disrespect me like that?
What are you talking about? You got all green on too,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah,
Yeah, but I
You
wear
look,
mine-
you look like
yeah,
the
but-
fucking same.
I wear my
But he's just a lot more jacked than you.
Yeah,
Well, you wearing a slim fit small. Of course, it
What
looks
the
better
fuck?
on you.
But be honest. Tell him what you said.
I said this is gonna be one of the toughest fights for both guys. Josh Emmett has knockout power, and Youssef Zalal is a spider monkey.
Well, I don't respect your opinion about fights. I mean, yes, you do a good job of throwing on this podcast, but you don't see technique the way that I see. I didn't think there was any way we were going to lose this fight. I really didn't, man. I really did not think there was any way we were going to lose this fight. We had a fucking great game plan set up for this fight. Like, I'm not going to give away all the details of our game plan because I like Youssef. He's a guy of the show. He's probably going to come on here. Like, I know I have the blueprint to beat Youssef. Like, I have it. Like, I studied so much tape on this guy, and there's some openings and some ways that we were going to, dude, I was very excited to see how Josh was going to come out and show 2.0 Josh, right? And unfortunately, it's the name of the game in the fight world, and fights can get stopped anytime. And just one minor mistake that Josh made, that he's beating himself up day in and day out right now. I know he is. He's hard on himself. He's an amazing human being. I love the guy. Like, dude, the work that he put in the last 3 months was insane, bro. Like the strength conditioning, like all the striking we were doing, the MMA practices we were doing, like he was so fucking ready, and to not get to show it is just so sad, man. So fucking sad. But I will give Yusuf his flowers. His timing on his takedown was fucking wonderful. Josh was a little bit too hesitant here, man. Like we knew Yusuf was going to run. I was like, look, man, you're going to miss the first couple punches. That's going to be the game plan. Don't stop your combos just because you miss. He's going to run. That's going to be what's going to happen, right? It's the fucking 4th, 5th, 6th that's going to land on him. But just a little bit too hesitant. And then he sees that Josh is wanting to run in, and he does a good job of timing a takedown. You know, he just changes his level when Josh is going to come in and engage, and gets a good takedown. And I know with him and his jiu-jitsu coach, they were training a lot, not letting him take his back, because Yusuf's good on the back. He's got a few rear naked chokes. He's done a good job of getting guys back. So I know Josh has got an awesome jiu-jitsu coach. His name is Lou. They're working on getting his back taken. So he's being patient here. He's fighting the hands. He's going to try to get his back flat so he doesn't get his back taken, right? Yusuf does a great job of a smooth transition, because he gets high trying to take the back, but Josh isn't letting him do it. Gets over the top and starts transitioning for a triangle. Yusuf's going for a triangle. He's starting well with it. Josh, I hear he's smart. He gets his right arm on the inside, and he stops the triangle. But now Yusuf does a pretty slick job right here going to that arm bar, right? And I hadn't seen Yusuf hitting any arm bars in his fights. He does a really good job with his transition, but it all comes down to one little mistake that Josh Emmett made. It all, like right here, he could have waited here. He kept stacking. He could have stacked him harder. Look, put your knee on him. Stack harder, stack harder. But when I talked to Josh, he's like, dude, my elbow was so close to being out, I thought I could stand up and pull it out. It's like, you never do that. Unless you really like got a good grip and your rampage strong, you pick him up and slam him, yes. But do not stand up in an arm bar.
Especially when you dry like that, too.
Yeah, super dry, and Zalal's fresh right now. Yeah. Like, dude, if this fight would have gone like further, like our cardio was insane. Josh's numbers on his heart rates and what he was doing, fucking sane, bro. The guy's in such good shape, and he's beating himself up about it. Like, he did a quick little stand because he thought he'd be able to get his arm out when he should have stacked him. He should have kept him there and kept stacking him, put his own knees in his face, and then just like slowly pull his elbow out to get it out. I was showing it to you last night at your house. Like, just that one little, like, there's no way I thought we were going to lose this fight. Impossible. Like,
man, but Yusuf is a great
He's
fighter.
good.
He's a dog too.
But
and I was worried when I saw him. I was worried about Josh's one hit quitter.
Yeah.
And I was, because I'm cool with Yusuf. I've been here we get along. But then I saw you with Josh, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna be neutral. I'm be like,
of course.
Yeah, we played Switzerland.
I'm like neutral. I'm be neutral and stuff. But if he had to make him kiss his knee, he had to make him kiss his own knee right there.
Exactly. Put his knees in his face. He started it, but then he's like, oh, my elbow's almost out. I'm gonna stand up, and then you stand tap 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 tap.
Yeah.
Like, damn it, dude. It was like, you should have kept him down there. Slowly pull his elbow out. Fight would have been completely different. I promise you that. People think like, oh, Josh Emmett with his one punch power. I'm telling you right now, this guy's boxing skills are fucking clean. Super good boxing. He's got fast hands. And it was going to be more than one punch at a time. You can't fight Yusuf with one punch at a time. He's got great footwork. He's a good point fighter. And that's why he gets booed, because he's a point fighter. He likes to run around and hit one shot at a time, calf kick you, run around, right? But now he's got some submission finishes. So he's a talented guy that's going to move him up the ranks. Yeah. But it was our fight to win. And unfortunately, just one bonehead mistake. And it's just so disappointing because Josh worked so hard. I wanted, not only for him, but also for myself. I know he wanted to show all the gains that he made because he's been talking about it, his conditioning, the way we switched up his striking, like the new weapons he had in his arsenal. I wanted to show that as well too, because look, there was some hyper on me getting behind him. But on to the next. We got to take a fight. He's healthy. His elbow's fine. Got to get in there as soon as possible and get that one behind you.
I think Yusuf, he really wanted to prove a point because last time he was on the podcast, Bear nicknamed him the alarm clock.
Why is that?
Because it said he'd be putting people to sleep, then he wake them back up because he's bored.
Because it's 1-2 combo.
Oh, because
he knocks you out, but then he hits you right back again, and then you're awake.
Yeah, he'll hit you, do that. So he was like, no, I'm gonna finish somebody. I ain't gonna do that. He said it right. He said, my next fight, I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna be boring. I'm gonna finish the fight and stuff like that. He told Bear, he said, watch. He was sitting right there and he told him. Yeah, and he got really upset with Bear for calling him the alarm clock.
Yeah. I mean, dude, look, he's got 5 wins right now. He came back in the UFC. The guy's talented. He's making a run right now. Got to give him his flowers. Did a good fucking job, but you got lucky. Not lucky, because it was an awesome transition, great armbar. I'm not saying lucky, just saying that was the best way it could have gone for you, is what I'm saying. Like, if
you got out easy is what you mean.
Yes, that's a better way to say it. You got out easy because that fight was going to be
And I think
dog.
anybody with the right mind who understands MMA can know that I don't think Yusuf would want to have to sit there and strike with Josh Emmett's power.
That's why he's trying to take him down.
Yeah.
But
smart.
He said that after the fight. Yeah. See, Yusuf, at least he's being smart about it.
He is smart.
And he's not saying, oh, well, no, this is not what I wanted. I wanted to strike with him. No, he said, absolutely, that was my game plan. I don't want to sit there and strike with Josh Emmett. Who wants to do that?
I was wondering, why was Josh rushing him like that anyway?
Because he knew he was going to run. Like Yusuf, okay, I don't want to give away too much. Because
they might fight again.
Well, no, because I like Yusuf.
Oh, yeah,
I know
like
how to
him,
beat him.
Yeah.
Like if someone else is going to fight him and I was coaching, I know how to beat him.
Okay.
Right? And if I say too much of it, then everyone's like,
nice
oh,
of you.
yeah, that's how I'll fight him.
Very nice of you, Coach Dillashaw.
I studied so much tape on him, right? So...
Yeah, don't say it.
Yeah.
We like you.
It's very nice of Coach
Yeah,
Dillashaw.
we like Josh as well.
Of course.
They both.
I'm
great.
telling you right now, he's the greatest human being. Like, he's so fucking
How
nice.
was he?
He's almost too nice.
Talk to me about training him at your house, training him with your protocol, your whole program. Like, talk to me real quick about that. How did it feel being a coach? What was the training program like? What did you do differently from when you were fighting?
I wouldn't say I did anything differently. I mean, I approached it how if I was fighting, like how Dwayne was with me, or how, like, okay, here's the best way to take it. Like, you know, some coaches get mad when you're showing their technique, right? Like, oh, that's my technique. I showed you that. It's like, all right, well, who'd you learn it from? It's like the same guys that get a black belt from, right? Like, you get a black belt under someone, and then you go and you make that yours and you show it to people. Dwayne's very supportive in this. Dwayne loves it. He loves when I'm showing his techniques and I make them my own and stuff. And so, you know, same thing as like I got my black belt under Sam. I'd say I got my PhD under Sam Calavita, right? I got some wrestling from Daryl Christian and Leister and all these other guys, like, and jiu-jitsu from Felipe Del Monica, and I turned it into my own. So I use all those. I'm not a black belt in jiu-jitsu, but I could be if I rolled gi. But all those things, I turn them into my own, and I give him the attention that my coaches gave me, and we left no stone unturned, right? Like, he was going to be in the best shape of his entire life. I promise you he was. His heart rate was insane. Just so I didn't treat it any differently. I actually treated it the same. I felt like that's why I was so nervous when we walked out, because I felt like I was fighting.
Would you do it again for Josh?
I'm going to. Like, there's no way that I can't. I'm not going to fucking quit on someone. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, he's my guy now.
Yeah.
You know, and dude, I'm telling you right now, he's very talented. And this 45-pound weight class could be shooken up. If he would have got this win, I already have my eyeballs on who he should be fighting next, and like make some big waves and like climb up fast. I know he's 40 years old, but dude, he was dealing with things in the past and fighting on injuries that he had to get a big surgery for, that he was nowhere near as good as he should have been. Dude, I'm telling you guys, he's fucking good, man.
I didn't know he was 40.
Yeah, he takes care of himself.
Oh, he looks good for 40.
He's on a really good diet, smart with the supplementation. Like, he does all the right things, man. And that's what made it easier to work with him as well, too, is like everything I said he did, and he was willing to do it. Our workouts, you know how they are.
Yeah,
they fucking suck.
Sucks.
People don't come back.
Right.
Josh threw up our first 3 or 4 workouts. Yeah. He kept coming back.
Yeah, I didn't want to come back after the first workout.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
in the featherweight division right now, we see, you know, Volk is one, Masvar Evilov is, Volk is the champ, but you have Diego Evilov, Rodriguez, Leon Murphy, Brian Ortega. I mean, look you see the stack. Like, Aljo is 5, John Silva's 10.
That's a tough weight
9.
class.
It's a great weight class. There's nothing but killers.
Yeah.
Ige is sitting at 14. Our boy Ige and Giga 14 and 15.
Yeah.
My point that I'm putting here is, look at this weight class. Look at this division of just straight killers. Yeah. Where do you see Josh Emmett going next? Where do you see Yusuf going next?
Well, Yusuf's climbing the ladder. I mean, he only beat number 8, but he beat him in 1 minute and a half. So he's going to move up, right? Like, he'll probably move up even higher than Arnold Allen, even, you know, because he did it impressively. So he'll move up. Where I see Josh, you know, he won't move down too far because he only lost a little bit, but now he's got his work cut out for him, right? Like, you know, maybe he fights Patricio Pitbull, or I don't know, man.
That'd be a good fight.
Yeah.
Him and Pitbull, 2 knockout artists.
Yeah.
We see Giga calling out John Silva. What do you think about that fight?
I like that fight. It's both very creative strikers, right? I think that's a great fight. That'd be a great one to do. It's a tough test for Giga. I think Gene Silva is fucking good, man. Like he could have won that last fight against Diego. Just got caught with an elbow. Like he was putting it on him there, and Diego caught him. They both looked fantastic. Diego's top control looked fucking fantastic. So it's a tough ass weight class. I mean, Aljamain Sterling can make a run, dude. Like the guy's strong. He's got good grappling, and he like hardly lost to Movar, right? Like.
You think Aljo getting a title shot in the next year or so would be in the picture?
If he gets another win. I think Murphy probably gets the next title shot. He should at least, right? I mean, Diego's already fought for it. Wasn't that long ago.
What about Yair?
Yair fought for it as well already, right?
Well, I'm saying Yair over Diego getting the title shot.
I think both of them are in the same position. I think both of them need to win a fight. So I think Aljamain fights either Diego or Yair.
I would love to see Aljo win the belt in another division and just show everybody.
It'd be crazy if him and Merab had it at the same time.
Is Volkan Musty American?
No. He's New Zealand, Australian. Yeah. He's New Zealand, right?
I think he's Australian.
Is he Australian?
Yeah.
What's up with America and MMA right now? We don't got that many champions.
No, we have Merab.
Well, Merab's Georgian.
Yeah,
No, but Merab claims America.
Yeah, but he's.
He also
Georgian.
claims Mexico too.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, he claims Mexico.
Well, we have Hamzat Chimaev.
He's Russian.
Hamzat Chimaev.
Jack Della.
He did his camp.
What about Jack?
He's not American.
JDM? No, he's from Australia.
He's Australian as
What
well.
American champion do we have right now? John Jones?
Well, he's not a champion.
Oh, damn.
We have none.
Kayla Harrison.
Kayla Harrison.
There we go.
Okay.
Women's bandweight.
That's the only one we got.
That's it. That's all we got.
What the fuck is going on, America?
dude.
It changes though, bro. It like
Dude, to be
it
honest,
runs.
I don't even think we have a top three. Oh, Sean O'Malley's number one, but Joshua Van's 1 and 2 in flyweight. No, I don't even think we have more than top three. Sean Brady's 2 in welterweight.
Max Holloway.
where he's not top three.
He's number 3. Oh, I guess that's number 4.
Yeah, it's number 4 because the champ. I don't even think we have a top 3. We have like 1 or 2 in the top 3 alone. We are slacking. What's going on?
That'll come back.
Yeah?
Yeah, it always does. It goes like, remember before it was all Brazil, and then it was like Brazil was non-existent, and then they make some comebacks. Like
then it was all Africa at one time.
Ebbs and flows, you know.
You remember when it was all Africa?
Yeah, we had 3 of them, 3 African.
yeah.
Well,
What about when Alpha Male was just running through everybody?
they were never the only champions at Alpha Male were me and Garbrandt.
But there was a time you guys were undefeated for years.
We did like a 2-year spurt when Dwayne first came to our gym. We only lost like 1 fight in 2 years. And I think I was the fight, maybe.
Really?
I had a split decision loss against Sensao. I think Danny might have lost 1 as well, too. But we went like a 2-year tear, dog.
What about when you were a champ? Was there a lot of champions when you were a champ?
There was a lot of champions when I was a champ. Everybody.
Americans.
Oh, Americans. Fuck, I don't remember who else was champion when I was champ.
All right, let's move on to the next fight. The next fight we got
Sick fight.
our very own. And listen,
Fighter
before
tonight.
I got to do a public disclaimer. Khalil Roundtree is by far one of the most talented fighters in the UFC right now.
He's talented.
He's one of the most professional. He has more heart than probably half the roster put together. And the guy only cares about fighting. He cares about being the highest level of a mixed martial artist you could possibly be.
But he also cares about everyone. He's
the
such a
discipline.
nice guy.
The nicest guy. He's been representing our brand, Jackson, in Santos Studio for years. He's in here all the time with Rampage, shows love, shows respect. It hurts me more than anything that watch this guy even take a punch.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah, please do.
Please do.
Bro, I was so heartbroken
Me too.
in this fight because he was doing great the whole fight, right? But I honestly think he overtrained because I've seen him in here. You know, remember his fight got canceled? He was right, and he's been in here training really hard, and he's be doing like crazy stuff. And I'm like, how many weeks has he been doing this? Like all that crazy workout. I know you can overtrain. So I was thinking when he was fighting, I was like, oh, he's gonna have great cardio. Then I saw him in the last round.
I think it's 2 things. I think it could be overtraining. He puts in a lot of time and effort into
Actually,
it.
good point.
But I also think it could be he's training the wrong energy systems.
What does that mean
Right.
for the audience?
He is a fast twitch athlete. He is fast, explosive, muscular. And if you're not training the energy systems on the other side of it to be a long distance fighter as well too, you will burn out. Like it's like, and you got to be training your lactic thresholds. But Sam Calavita is the best in the world at, and knowing what you're like. Sam knows what your lactic threshold is, and you got to train in it to have it.
Real quick for the audience at home, lactic threshold is when your body starts going from burning fat to burning carbs. And
That's not you. That's your energy system. When you like, that's knowing your crossover point.
Can you break it down then more simpler for the audience? So they understand what you're saying.
So aerobic base is, when you're burning fats for energy, you're doing like zone 2 training. Anytime you go over zone 2, and you got to know exactly what your heart rate is, and you got to use special algorithms to figure it out. But once you get over zone 2 training, you're starting to burn carbs for energy. When you burn carbs for energy, you start to produce lactic acid. You produce lactic acid, it makes you tired. You have a threshold that you can have, like genetically, you can move them by training in them. But people have these lactic thresholds. When you hit that wall and you're not used to being in that wall, you can't lift your arms up like you saw happen to him. Like you can't lift your arms up. You're tired. Like your brain doesn't work. Like you
but the
are
key
tapped
point
out.
you're trying to make is training the correct systems means training the correct training zones. Will make it simpler for the audience. It's just training the right things so your body can adapt.
Well, also, how genetically we're all different. Like the Diaz brothers, they're like zone 2 freaks. They can go forever, right? But they're not super explosive and powerful. He's explosive and powerful, so I need him to do a lot of zone 2 training. So he built his base longer, so his crossover point isn't, let's just make easy math. His crossover point's at 140. Once his heart rate gets over 140, he starts burning carbs, starts producing lactic acid. Everything under 140 is burning fat. So if you train his energy system the right way, we'll move that crossover point to 155. Now you don't start producing lactic acid until you get over 155. It gives you that much more time before you start producing lactic acid. And then you also got to train that lactic threshold as well too, so that you can deal with when you get to it, because no matter what, you're going to get to it.
And the simpler terms just means that you don't fatigue as fast.
Exactly. And you got to train for your genetic makeup. And MMA is so hard, you have to train all of them. You have to train all of them.
Bro, I watched the fights last night with TJ at my house. I don't know if you guys saw on my Instagram, but TJ was showing me the moves during the fight. And he starts beating me up in front of Tarzan. But TJ is so surgical with his analysis of how people train. It gets me excited.
I'm telling you, he learned this.
I'm bricked up. Not like that, but I just meant like the term. I'm excited.
You know.
And this isn't my knowledge.
It's from Sam, huh?
It's from Sam Calavita.
And Sam Calavita, and the way you explain it to both of you guys, you said you can explain it in layman's terms so people like me can understand it.
Yeah.
Because when Sam does it, like I had to go through so many camps with Sam to learn it. And I feel like I'm an educated guy to do that. And I was a kinesiology major, clinical exercise science, so I had a little bit of a one step on that. But when Sam explains it to you, he's giving you all the terms. And a lot of times it's like over your head. But if I did it enough that I can like break it down a little bit. And I can't even do exactly what Sam does because that guy's a genius.
Yeah, he's a genius. He's
a straight up genius.
Before I bother you with more questions, last night poor TJ, I was just asking him a million questions. I just got to say something about Khalil Roundtree that I love about his fighting style. And I think everybody at home can appreciate.
Glazing.
He doesn't have this like wasted movement kind of vibe to him, but then it seems like when he goes into these wars, when he gets baited into these wars, he's a completely different animal. It's like two Khalils. First, there's this like guru Thailand Muay Thai fighter, found peace with his body and he can go to war, and then someone can flip a switch just by throwing a jab at him and baits him into a full-blown war. And I think the whole world of MMA loves him for what he does. He gives us some of the best fights. But I feel like that is the only thing that he really needs to just figure out.
I would prefer him have a little more wasted movement.
Really?
Yeah, because it's like he's so fucking explosive. I'd like him to throw. Not every punch and kick needs to be as hard as you could possibly throw it too. Right?
But I feel like that is what wasted movement. Like Alex Pierre has a different level of no wasted movements, right? Everything he throws is powerful, but he just doesn't throw.
Not necessarily. Really? Like when he fought Jamal Hill, he set that left hook up. Like he was jabbing the chest. He's jabbing the chest. Now throw fucking power. Right? You watch some of the best boxers in the world. It's like tat, 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 brah! Right? Like not every punch needs to be fucking rip your head off. It needs to be like, I'm going to hit this 2-punch combo. I'm going to hit this 3-punch combo. He moves and then I see the opening. I hit a big one. Right? Or I'm not just going to throw a liver kick as hard as I can without setting it up. Yeah, it works. It'll work sometimes. But also like, why not set it up? Let's throw a left hook, leg kick, boom, bring to the 1-2 left kick. You know, like, a little bit more setups, a little bit more feints, a little bit more motion, because he's athletic as fuck, bro.
Do you think Yuri baited him into that brawl to
Yuri just knew he had to do that. Yuri lost the first 2 rounds.
Right.
So he knew he had to go. Chaos is Yuri's favor. Chaos is what he wants. Chaos.
But Khalil thrives in that too.
Not as much.
Really?
Khalil is technical. Khalil has like, he's almost like too technical, right? Because like, you know what he's doing when he's doing it, to where Yuri's like all over the place jumping and doing this. It's like, you can't train for that. Like, how can you train for a guy that moves like that, right?
He throws flying knees out of nowhere.
Yeah. And so it's hard. Like you can't find a sparring partner that's going to do that shit to you, right? So yes, have good technique, but then make it your own. Like create your own style. Like that's why I like to do like sprint crosses and switching my stance and throwing kicks from different angles and like things you can't train for. You know, like why Dominic Cruz was so good because he was so unorthodox. His movement was so hard to deal with, right? Like to where like, look, he's just out here, yeah, pump a jab a couple times and then like, yeah, throw as hard as I can. You know.
I want to see what made Khalil Roundtree tired because I want to see what flurry in the third. It must have been some type of flurry in the third round. He just gassed out because he was doing fine, right? It was in the beginning of the third round when he got tired.
It was the chaos that Yuri brought. It was like Yuri stepped up the volume.
Oh,
You know, when you like those like volume fighters, they're always in like, for a perfect example is like when I go to a boxing gym and I go in against a good boxer, their pressure is nonstop. And it makes you fucking tired because like you're not on your rhythm anymore. Like I like to be like out here moving around, like looking good, like blah, 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 you know, like once you get on like in his face constantly and you're just making him fight and like be tense and that makes you tired.
oh yeah.
You know?
Because Roundtree was looking excellent. Yuri was, hanging in there, but he was getting fucked up. You know, he was getting outworked, outclassed, and then out of nowhere, I was like, oh shit, Roundtree is gassed out, and he couldn't even put his hands up.
It just seemed like
Look,
Yuri had no
Roundtree
answers,
could be
though.
champ.
Yeah,
Roundtree could be
no
champ.
doubt.
But the
no
first
doubt.
2 rounds, it seemed like Yuri had no answers to Khalil's power, his technique, how precise he is.
Until he brought the chaos.
But I just don't. Okay, break this down because Rampage, you seem like a guy that loves chaos. TJ, you seem like a guy that fights 30 different styles in one fight. How can a guy who's so precise and so, I would say, surgical with the way he throws and everything about Khalil is just like picture perfect? How can chaos throw him off?
Because he wants he wants this rhythm. I'm going to hit you with one punch. I'm going to throw this, and you're going to stay at distance, and you're going to be in front of me, and I'm going to hit you with a body punch. I'm going to throw a kick at you. Like they're in this distance here. But then when Yuri's like in your face, jumping, doing knees, and it's like, that's a different pace.
If you were in Rampage, if you were in Khalil's corner, what would you have been telling him during the 3rd round?
Take him down.
100%.
Wow.
Because, dude, they were standing nose to nose, and Khalil started to get tired. Fucking blast double leg his ass.
Yeah.
Get a break. Like DC was even saying it in the announcement, like he needs to grab a hold of him. He's like, agree, shoot a blast fucking double leg. Like get on top of him, hold him, slow the fight down for a second, catch your breath.
Because you won the fight.
Yeah.
To survive this round, like
Yeah.
this, you would have won 2 out of 3 rounds.
And something about Khalil Rountree's stats, he's never taken one shot.
Oh,
I don't think he ever will now. I think that he's making a statement that that's not what he's about.
Okay, do you want a statement that you don't take shots, or do you want to be a world champion?
I would like to be a world champion.
Okay, take some fucking shots.
is that what you were like?
Yeah.
You were a world champion.
Yeah.
I know. I'm just he asked the
Yeah,
question.
I'm saying like,
Yeah,
would you, if you had to choose one, would you rather be the guy that known like, hey, he was such a badass, he wanted to brawl and no take any shots, or do you want to be a world champion? They're ones in each hand. Pick one.
Yeah, but everybody's saying for
Khalil's our
different things.
guy.
My thing is, I never wanted. It's weird to say that. My focus was never to be the best fighter in the world. My focus was to be the most entertaining fighter in the world. It's because I came to the sport, not really good at wrestling, not really good. So I said, you know what? I can make the most money
Agree.
if I'm entertaining. Some people want, like John Jones. He wants to be known as the GOAT, the best fighter in the
And
world.
who's got the most money?
Conor McGregor.
Yeah, but he was also the champion. But I'm saying out of
He's saying you still can make a lot of money being a champion.
Yeah.
But that brings up a good point. You never wanted to
You make
be
way
the
more.
best martial artist. You just wanted to be the most entertaining
I just
fighter.
wanted
okay,
to be
but
the
now
most
that
entertaining.
you've been a champion, and I'm going to say here, you're brand new to the sport, and you can see the future. This hand, you're going to be very entertaining. You're going to make a lot of money. This one, you're going to be a long reigning champion. Which one do you want?
Make the most money.
You really take the most money,
I'm taking the most money because I knew that I was putting my body through it.
even though you realize that this one's going to make you more money long term.
Oh, you said that. Oh, you
Well, I don't know. I mean, you just think you've been a champion.
right.
Don't you think that
Being a champion is going to make you money for the rest of your life.
forever?
Nah, I don't see it that way because I don't see this. Look at some of the champions that we have right now. Some champions that they're boring. They
But
probably
were they
won't
the
make-
greatest champions? Were they the longest reigning champions? Were they an amazing champion?
Is this the last? Hold on. Is this the last round?
Yeah.
I wanted to see what got him tired though. Can we go back?
Yeah, go back like 30 seconds. Yeah, right there. So this is where he starts going against the fence. It's at like the 30-second mark. Yep, this is it.
So look at Yuri moving on him now. Now he's throwing volume. He's throwing volume. He has to throw back. He has to get him off of him. He's throwing knees at him. He's coming forward. Like, that's tiring, dog.
Oh yeah, he started getting tired right here.
But where's Yuri getting this power from and this energy?
Yuri's in great shape.
So is Khalil, though.
Yeah, but again, they're genetically made up a little bit different. Yuri's probably got a little bit more of a balance of the way he's made up genetically is maybe the way that he's training, you know, like
when he shells up.
and
I
also
knew he was
Yuri's
tired.
got a mindset that's crazy. Like he'll go meditate in a room for 3 days, you know, in darkness.
I know.
So it's like
It's kind of crazy. He goes full Bane and just.
I'm a
in a
huge fan
black
of
hole.
both of these guys.
I think Yuri's a phenomenal fighter, ex-champion.
I like his
former champion.
I like his crazy character of like his samurai-ness. I like it a lot.
His
I think he's weird. I think he's weird as fuck.
His
What is fun? I mean, he's weird, but I like
it was
it.
necessary.
Yeah, it was necessary.
It was necessary. He started crying when Alex Pereira won. Wait, but look at this right here. Like, there's only 2 minutes left. Why isn't his corner? Or maybe they would. I mean, I'm a fan of his team. I think Wood is a great coach. But why wouldn't his corner just say, "Yo, take him down, chill"?
Well, he's never shot before. I don't know.
Or what should
Does
they
he
be
know
saying?
how to? Does he know how
I would
to? wrestle?
imagine so. He's an
Yeah,
athlete.
he trained
dog.
with Bernardo and Buchecha and Nick.
Like,
and
why do jujitsu then?
That elbow hurt him.
He did such a great camp with Bernardo and Buchecha and Nick right here at Santo Performance Studio. He had
Like
an
right
amazing
here,
camp.
blast double. Like just run your feet as hard as you possibly can. Your nose to nose. Like you get the takedown, take a break.
Look at 1 minute. Only 1 minute left.
Yeah.
No, it was 2 minutes. Still, it was a couple seconds.
I know, but like he could just gone to the floor and let him just come get him. Like
Do you think Yuri's corner like, look, you got to go for it this round?
Like, it better have. I
Yeah.
guarantee.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had to. He had to. Like you had to go for broke. Like Yuri had to get the finish
But Yuri had no answer the first 2 rounds.
because he was fighting Khalil's pace. He was fighting Khalil's rhythm and his distance. And
Do you
he's
think
like,
that was his game plan the whole time? To all right, the first couple rounds, then I'm gonna get him tired. Then I'm gonna try to knock him out.
I mean, that's how that happens a lot.
That's how you fight.
I feel like he always fights pretty unorthodox. But bro, it didn't. And I know I keep saying this because the answer that I'm looking for.
I think he
is-
fought safe for the first 2 rounds because he didn't want to get knocked out.
Okay, that makes
In the
sense.
first 2 rounds, I don't think he wanted to get knocked out. And Khalil Roundtree's got fucking insane power. He's fast, right? So it's like when you find a guy like that, like, oh fuck, don't get hit by something, right? Like, you know, and now he's like, well, I'm gonna lose anyways.
Yeah, Roundtree almost knocked him out a couple times. He had him hurt.
Oh, that one hurt.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question, TJ. In the fight with Jamal Hill
Yeah.
in Baku, it seemed like Khalil Roundtree had this sense of flow. It was like he was in water, like Bruce Lee almost, like Anderson Silva, just very flowy, no tenseness to his shoulders. His hands were up, down. It seemed like he was in like the Matrix. In this fight, it seems like his shoulders are high. He's very tense. He's fully fisted at all times. He's not fighting with the open palm. He has no like, it seemed like he was trying to prove something. He was like mean. He was aggressive.
Well, he threw as hard as he could every shot.
But
on
do
this
you,
fight.
do you see a big difference between the two fighting styles?
I'd have to go and watch that fight again.
Got it. Because I talked to Khalil. I called him last night. Talked to him for like an hour on the phone.
How was his spirits?
His spirits are okay. He knows that he did good. He knows that his cardio was obviously the thing. And
Yeah, he looked great.
he looked great. I mean, he's champion level mentality, champion level caliber fighter. I don't think that anybody could doubt that. I just think that it's hard to lose a fight not by getting beat up, by losing to yourself. I think he lost to himself. He let his cardio get the best of him.
If I was him right now, I'd be training a lot of wrestling, and I'd surprise people. I'd come out wrestling motherfuckers.
Would you really?
Yeah, if I, yeah.
Just screw it. Next fight, I'm double legging. I'm taking.
Yeah, I set it up. I said
Yeah.
I'd make them think that I'm have this all stand up, and boom, 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 then set up a nice, pretty takedown, boom, and now shake up the division, and now got my next opponent's like, oh shit, he's doing some new shit.
Wayne, put on the volume. I want Rampage to hear Yuri's speech. I want to see what Rampage thinks about this speech right here.
Yeah, I couldn't hear it at David
Yeah,
Buster's.
play the volume right here.
Here is Bruce Buffer.
Do he speak English?
Yeah, but his speech, I just was trying to understand what he was getting at.
3 minutes, 4 seconds.
Fast forward this shit.
That chaos here tonight with beautiful movement, your durability, your ability to endure those first 2 rounds. In the 3rd round, you got it done. Man,
Shibakuzokura.
I would like to show every time a little step up. But this time, I felt like I need to go through the blood. Like
Through the
this.
butt?
To the
Blood.
Oh.
The blood war will come. It will be necessary. And for me, it was necessary be really in the game, to really want it, to really be in the here and now, and find a way.
What do you think of
Found
this?
a way in the third, and let's take a look at it on the big
I
screen.
think he's, he's searching for English.
The front kick to the body was hugely effective, but it was the chaos. It was forcing him into these wild
But
exchanges.
what he's trying to say is that he felt like he knew he was going to have to go through a war to get what he wanted, and it was necessary that he had to like go through those first 2 rounds. It was necessary he had to get like that Roundtree was going to be that good and be that hard of a fight that he was necessary. He had to go through those first 2 rounds to get what he wanted.
So he did set it up. He did take a lot of punishment and let the guy get tired out. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
That's why I felt like when I watched the 3rd round, like, oh yeah, it looked like that was his game plan the whole time. And
Next
look
fight, Wayne.
Yeah, and look at Roundtree's face versus his face, and Roundtree pounded on him for like 2 rounds.
Yep.
It's just at the end of the fight, and I hate watching my boy like just sit there and take it. But it's almost like he has so much heart, he won't go down. So he just takes him and takes him and takes him. Like, it's like, dude, we love you. You don't have to just do that. Like,
You would
I don't
never
know.
just take it, would you?
I mean, you just saw my performance, brother. You want to really go after me right now?
No, you beat up a Willy Wonka motherfucker.
No, I didn't. I beat
That
up
nigga,
I beat up a
he
competitor.
never,
Hey, brother,
he
big
looked like
talent.
he never trained a day in his life.
Can I
He
ask
didn't
you
know
an
what he-
honest
but
question?
he took you down with a double
Can I
leg.
ask you an honest question?
Go ahead.
You were willing to fight a guy named Titties. So don't ever tell me that because my first fight was against a Willy Wonka dude that it don't count.
Hey, Titties talk shit, and
Who's
Titties
Titties?
was a trained fighter.
Titties from The Ultimate Fighter.
Dara Schonauer.
Rampage bullied a guy named
I didn't
Titties.
bully him. He was
You
bigger
did.
than me. He was
you
a heavyweight.
named him Titties, and it's been with
That's
him his
not
whole
bullying.
life.
That's not bullying.
The guy you were coaching.
No, Rashad Evans was coaching him.
Oh, got him. Yeah.
I didn't bully him.
I remember now. I remember you were calling him titties.
Rampage Jackson's beef with titties. On the 10th season of The Ultimate Fighter, Rampage was a coach opposite Rashad.
Come on, let's get into this show.
As
Not,
much as these two didn't like each other, it was the beef that Rampage.
come on, we got another part. Don't get it. That's not bullying.
Look, he was playing mental warfare. It's a competition.
Yeah, and Titties started it.
Hey, look, if you can't take some insults and your feelings are going to get hurt, you don't belong in the cage. Like, mental warfare is part of the game.
Yeah, and listen, this is my thing. I don't start these things. I finish them. Somebody want to come at me
You
and
love finishing him. You'll finish off any guy. I know you.
I'll shut the
You
fuck
finish
up.
anybody.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna move on to the next one.
Come on, G.
All right, here we go. Come on.
There needs to be scientific studies done on Marab.
What?
He's genetically just made different, dog.
What?
Dude, he does not slow down.
Scientific studies on Marab?
Bro, he does not get tired. He doesn't like my whole lactic threshold like, conversation I had earlier. Like, he doesn't produce it. I don't know. Like,
He got tired. But I saw him get tired, but he just don't give a
it
fuck.
doesn't
He's never
affect
been
him.
It don't affect him. No, listen. In the last round, if you pay attention, he got tired, but it don't affect him. He don't think about it. It's mind over matter with him.
Look at
Sandhagen looked good,
Sandhagen.
man.
He's in the matrix right here. He's looking for the move. He sees it. He's trying to time everything. I feel so bad. I love Marab, but I wanted Sandhagen to do good. Just
too.
because Sandhagen, I want to see him be a champ. But
If
is
Marab
such
wasn't a
dog.
champion at the weight class,
Yeah.
Sandhagen would be a champion.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Dude, Sandhagen's champion level. It's just Marab
Marab's
is
on
his
another
weakness.
level.
Not only just because Marab's on another level, but Marab's got the strength that's Corey's weaknesses, right? Like, Marab's a strong wrestler.
Say that again. Say that line one more time.
Saying that, like, that Corey could be a champion, but Marab's the one that's in his way because Marab's strengths are Corey's weaknesses.
That's a crazy
Hey,
bar.
Sandhagen is a great wrestler himself, right?
He knows how to wrestle.
Oh, okay, because he
He didn't
was a-
wrestle as a kid.
Oh.
He was a basketball player.
Oh, for real? Because his takedown defense was great.
It was
against
good.
Marab.
Yeah, he's got good wrestling,
Lot
but he's
better
not
than
a
most.
he's not a wrestler.
I mean, look, he was making Marab tired because Marab was putting in a lot of work, taking him down, and Sandhagen was standing right back up.
Yeah, well, I will say that's one thing about Marab is that look, he's got great takedowns, but his top control is not like awesome,
Oh, okay.
right? Like you see someone like Khabib take you down, like he's gonna wrist right, he's gonna hold you down, he's gonna do that to where like Marab's just gonna. That's why Marab's got like the world record of takedowns, right? Because he's just gonna keep taking you down, keep taking you down, keep taking you down.
He was taking him down like 20 times a round, or was it?
Something crazy like that? I don't know.
Marab's got the most insane pace. I don't think anybody can match that pace.
I don't think so either.
It's the craziest thing I've ever seen.
You know,
And Aljo's talked about it. And Marab and Aljo have really spent years training with each other. Matt Serra, Longo, Wood. He has an amazing training camp and training partners and training system around him.
but I don't think he's like. I mean, I don't know. I'm not in his camp, but I wouldn't say like I get the impression that they're super scientific about his training. I think that's just the way that he's made. He works hard. He works very hard. I can guarantee you that. But I don't think he's like going Sam Calavita scientific level to get to it. I think he's just mentally tough and he's built genetically just to do this.
You think you can infiltrate his training camps and tell us?
No, I don't want to like share anyone's secrets and what they're
I'm
doing.
just saying, just tell me.
That's great.
You don't gotta tell us on the pod.
Yeah.
What you think you cool with him? He'll let you come to his training camp?
Oh, probably not because I've talked so much shit on Sterling and stuff here and there. Just because we're fighting, you know.
Oh,
And like
yeah,
I have
yeah,
nothing
yeah.
against Sterling. I think he's a great fighter, but it's
You
just
did
like
a podcast with Rob here.
yeah, I did a podcast with Robbie, and yeah, I'm a fan of his, right?
but
But
Sterling, yeah.
obviously the shit I talked, right? It's not like I have anything against him. It was just like I was fighting the guy, and I thought his striking wasn't up to par, right? And there was nothing about like personality, like. He's done great champion, and I have nothing against him. But I've like just talked shit about like, you know, things like that. So maybe not. I don't
TJ,
know.
live on the podcast, if you had to say one thing to Marab, what would it be?
Fucking legend.
Wow.
Legend,
Coming
dude.
from TJ Dillashaw.
Yeah.
Now, do you believe that this dude is actually the greatest bantamweight of all time?
I mean, his resume is yeah, dude. He's looking great.
Unreal.
Yeah.
Hey, Joe Pfeiffer is FaceTiming me.
Hello.
What's up?
What is up?
Ew, what's
Congrats,
up, man? How are
dude.
you?
Congrats. Sick
What's up?
fight,
Thank
bro.
You, man. Thank you.
So sick.
TJ, you were out there, right?
Yeah, I was there, dude. I was there. You were the fight right before us, so we were warming up
You
during.
had Emmett, right?
Yeah, I had Emmett, man. I had Emmett. So you were the fight right before us. I didn't really get to watch it until last night because like we're warming up, getting ready. You know what I mean? But bro, everyone's scared of your power, but bro, you're well rounded as fuck, man. Good job.
Bro, it was an okay fight. I was like asleep though. It was pretty bad.
Hey, was there a game plan to wear him out with the grappling?
Only if he was like super aggressive. But honestly, I felt so flat in the first round that I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna grab him and just make him work. And then on that back trip, I didn't realize he hooked my leg, and that's kind of what started me obviously getting put on my back. But
Yeah.
I knew I was gonna be fine. I protect myself. I go with Sean Brady all the time, so I knew he wasn't gonna submit me or like fuck me up or nothing. So
Yeah.
but yeah, it was just to make him work, man. I knew after round 2 he was just gonna fucking gas. So
I thought it was awesome to show your grappling skills because everyone's so afraid of your power, right? But now they got to be afraid of fucking everything. Like, you know what you're doing everywhere, bro. Like that's a statement piece. That's perfect. Even if it didn't go the way you wanted it to, I think it was a statement piece.
Joe, we gotta get you on the podcast, brother. We're very excited to get you on this thing.
Rampage.
What's up, brother?
I gotta get a real chain from this guy though, man.
Hey, he wants a chain. Hey, when you come on the podcast, we'll have a bunch of chains set up for you. We'll have you all dialed in. We're excited to get you in here. You're a dog.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
We can't wait. We can't wait to see you, brother.
Got you.
Can't wait to see you. We'll tap in with you after the podcast. Congrats on all your success, brother.
Hell yeah.
Thanks, bro.
Good job.
Appreciate it.
Congrats,
See you guys.
brother.
Later, brother.
You
He's a
better
nice
keep your
guy.
word and get him a chain. You better keep.
Of course,
your
I'm
word.
gonna give him a chain.
You got to get it, but he wants a Rampage chain.
Yeah,
dog.
I know. He wants the same chain you wear. I told him I got you covered.
All right, because I'm going
Here-
to forget.
Here's the
100%.
thing I gotta say right now. We're talking about Marab. We see what he did against Corey. There was a point where Corey looked like he was ready to give up and ready to get dropped, and it seemed like Corey's heart is just beyond what I think people give him credit for.
No, his heart definitely
It's
is, man. He's
insane.
especially because I've known Corey before he was even like he was like I think amateur level or first couple of pro fights, and I would train with him. I was like, bro, how's this guy not in the UFC? He's fucking so good. And then he would go out and like lose a low level fight, and it would come to find out like I don't feel like he at that time, he's not that guy anymore, didn't like competition. Like he got really nervous for it. Then he started working with a sports psychologist, and he's a whole nother human now. Like the belief in himself and the aggression and like what he entails now, he's a completely different guy. And so yeah, he's definitely got heart in him, man. Unfortunately, in this fight too, I felt like he didn't use all of his weapons because he was afraid to get taken down, right? Because he didn't want to throw all of his kicks because he didn't want to get taken down. But look, you're going to get taken down either way, no matter what, because you've seen that. So now maybe it's time to switch it up. Start doing your jump knees. Start doing your kicks. Like, because there's a lot of weapons he did not use that he could have. Not saying it would have possibly changed the fight. I thought Sandhagen looked good that first round. I thought Sandhagen won the first round. Yeah, but landed the better shots.
What did you think of Corey's striking, Rampage?
I thought his striking was okay, but I just thought that Marab. I just figured Marab would outwork him anyway. Just anybody.
He almost finished him here in the second.
Yeah, see, I thought it might be a chance we see Merab punch himself out, but no chance.
Impossible.
But he did slow down a little bit after this.
Kinda. Dude, I really something I liked in this fight too is this little back trip that Merab was doing against the cage. He was doing like a baseball. I think he might do it soon. He does like a baseball slide and takes out the guy's heel and just falls backwards. I'd never seen it before. I've seen like where you like turn your body and step and stick your leg out and trip him over it. But this was like a baseball slide and pulling him over his own. It was kind of crazy.
I think a lot of people think that he comes from a wrestling background, but he doesn't. He comes from a
Sandhagen?
judo background. No,
Oh,
Merab.
Merab.
It's a judo?
He comes from a judo
You
background.
don't know.
Yeah, you don't know that.
No, judo. Wait, what? Of course I know.
He's Jordanian. They wrestle out there.
No, he's from Georgia.
I mean,
That's
judo.
what I said. He's Jordanian.
No, he's Georgian. Jordanian is from
Right there.
Jordan.
That was what I was talking about, dude. Rewind that real quick.
He's Georgian.
Yeah,
like
so
I
he's from
said.
Georgia.
I wish the people could see this, dude.
Well, they will. They will have some clips on.
Boom.
on
See that little baseball
Oh,
slide?
yeah.
Dude, that's cool, man.
You never seen that one?
Nuh-uh. I don't know why, but I mean, is
You've
that
never seen that?
nuh-uh? I mean, is that something that's been
That
around?
Bear did that to Willie Wonka today.
No, what do
Bear
you
didn't-
mean?
Bear fell down and got a kick.
No,
over.
I did do an amazing ankle pick.
You did.
With the judo lock because I locked my heel behind his other leg. Like,
Yeah.
come on, play with my name. I'm telling you guys, I'm getting ready for my first pro fight.
In Mexico.
Yeah, we're going deep. Hey, guess who my corner is going to be? Rampage Jackson, Anderson Silva, Chuck Liddell, and you.
Dope. That's
And then my boxing coach is Yogi. My
You
jiu-jitsu
actually gotta
coach is
do it,
Bernardo.
though.
We're just going to have 10 people in your corner?
Why not?
you can only have 3.
3.
No, I'll pay the other guy to have 10 in his corner too. We got to.
That would be a shit show if you got that many coaches.
Yeah.
Why?
You can't hear.
Yeah.
I want all of you guys there when I just dismantle.
They
this
could be
dude.
cage side, not court side. They could be cage side, but they don't need to be all in the corner.
Yeah, you can't have 10 people in your corner. It's going to be chaos.
So who's going to be in my corner?
You choose. That's up to
Rampage,
you.
TJ, Luke, and Anderson.
Okay.
That's 4.
So how many can I have?
3.
It's not a title fight. All right, so Luke will just sit.
Wow.
Luke,
Wow.
Luke, I don't know if I could have Luke.
Yeah,
in
but
the
can you
corner.
understand Anderson?
Yeah, he gives me like, do the whole thing. He gives me energy.
Porrada.
What's that mean?
Go hard.
Learn Portuguese.
We'll have some code words. So what do we think about Merab? What's next for him? Look at this. Look at this last.
I want to see him fight Umar again.
this last 10 fights.
I think the only fight that makes sense is that he fights Umar or he fights Sterling.
He would never fight Sterling.
I know he won't, but it would be awesome. Like there's a storyline there. Why not?
I just don't see
He's
that
on a
ever
No, they won't.
14 fight winning spree, dude. And he's a 4-time world champion now.
Sick.
He's defended the belt 4 times. Well, he's fought for the belt 4 times.
Yeah.
He's defended 3 times. This is incredible.
Will he ever go up a weight class?
He has to at
Not,
this
not
point.
if
There's no one
not
left in
if
the
Sterling's
division.
there probably.
But he's too small to go up a weight class. Seems like too short.
Dude, he's strong though, bro. Who cares if you're too small? Do it for legacy.
He's the machine, dude. TJ, do you, and I mean this with all due respect, do you really think he's the bantamweight GOAT? Could people consider you the bantamweight GOAT?
I mean, just because of his resume alone, dude. Like,
Wow.
I would have loved to have Merab at the top of his game when I was at the top of my game to see how that would go down. But that wasn't the reality, right? That was before his time. But his resume speaks for itself, dude.
I think that would have been a big wrestling match too, though.
I feel like I would have done. I mean, he probably would have taken me down, right? But I would get up like Sanghagen, but I'd do a better job of scrambling and wrestling and defending a lot more. But I don't know. I feel like I think I'd do a good job, and like I'd be able to hang with the pace for the most part. I don't know though, because his pressure's insane. Who knows?
Yeah,
Man?
no disrespect to Merab. I don't see him taking you down as easy as you say that. I don't think it would be like.
It's not about easy. It's that he's going to go for it nonstop.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm going to defend like Jose Aldo. But I mean, I'd have a higher pace than Jose Aldo. But like, you know what I mean?
I think that you probably would have him on defense as well. You'd be trying to go for.
I would. You have to.
Yeah.
You have to shoot on him as well. I think that's a mistake that a lot of guys make is that they're not shooting on him.
Yeah.
Right? Umar did though. That's why I think I want to see him fight Umar again.
Mm.
Right? Because someone needs to take him down and hold him down. Who knows like how good his bottom game is? I don't know.
Yeah, I say we fast forward this to the last round though.
Yep, here we go. So now we're going to go straight into the big fight. Is there anything else you want to touch upon?
It's kind of crazy that usually when you watch a wrestling grappling guy, people hate watching it and it's boring, but not a Merab. He makes it entertaining. Even though all he's doing is taking you down, he makes it entertaining.
Yeah,
you know?
and he fights hard the whole fight. And
Yeah. He's not just like stalling. He's never stalling.
right.
Yeah. So, I mean, great job. Great win. Sandhagen's a ninja and he did great. You almost finished him in the second round. If Sandhagen wouldn't have been as scared of his takedowns, I don't think that would have happened. But that's why he almost got it. Great fight.
Now, there was a lot of hype going into this. We saw Ankalaev talk about how he killed Chama. We saw them yelling at each other. We saw Alex Pereira talk about how Magomed Ankalaev is not an exciting fighter. What are we talking about here? Like, they were really getting at each other.
Yeah.
What do you think about all the chirping?
They both want the belt. They both think they're the best guy in the world. It's going to be pretty natural to have that happen. I mean, Pereira lost, and he thinks he's better, and he came out and was a lot more aggressive and was able to use his power to get the finish, man. Pereira, I mean, how could you not be a fan of Alex?
I think I was right the last time when they fought. I said it looked like Alex had a bad weight cut and stuff like that. And Joe Rogan was talking this fight, said he had some type of Ebola or some shit. It wasn't the word Ebola, but it was something.
He definitely had something wrong.
He had something wrong with it. And you see, Alex, he a dog. He'll fight no matter what, right?
Yeah.
And so, because he's so confident in himself, he thinks that he can still win title fights even if he's sick. Because he has. He's won some fights even he was like sick or injured and stuff, right?
How is he not like one of your favorite fighters? You know, he has to be, yeah. I'm the same for everyone.
Yeah, 100%.
I think Alex Pereira is one of the most dominating fighters the UFC's ever seen.
What is
He's
it?
just lights out. He just lights out.
Did you think he was going to win that decisive?
No, I didn't. I didn't know if he was going to win.
Really?
Because of the last fight, dude. Like, I mean, I know you don't know what's going on with him and stuff, but like, who knows? Like, Ankalaev could have done that same kind of thing, right? But like, I was worried. I didn't know how hungry, because look, he's a superstar now, dude. He's making so much fucking money and came from not much of it, right? So sometimes you kind of get a little bit complacent. You don't have that same fire. It happens to the best of us. Like, you don't have the same fire to get to the top and make that big money. So I was interested to see, like, how's he going to come out? Does he want to do just like, all right, I made my money, I'm out of here, you know, or does he want to be the best?
Yeah.
He wanted to be the best.
I knew he was going to win. No disrespect to Uncle Goliath. He's a great fighter. He did a good job the first time, but I just knew there was something wrong with Alex in that first fight. I just knew it because I've seen the guy fight. He's one of my favorite fighters, and I got in the ring with him, and he showed me some stuff. And I just like he just wasn't himself his last fight with him.
Yeah.
Rampage, when you were sparring against Alex Pereira, what's one thing you noticed about him that most people don't probably see at home watching him?
The way he takes away the distance, just the way he does it. And it's unorthodox the way he holds his hands, the way he throws punches. So it's kind of you would not find anybody to mimic that when you train for him.
You guys have talked about that like 4 times already. You guys have talked about the importance of being able to find someone that would be able to mimic him in sparring partner, being able to find a sparring partner that moves like him. You said it with Yuri, now you're saying with Alex. How important is it having a camp where your sparring partner mimics your potential fighter?
It's good for confidence. I would say that. There's a lot of times in MMA, it's hard to find people to act like your opponent. Because I remember I wanted somebody that reminded me of Chuck Liddell, and the only person I could think of was Herb Dean. And Herb Dean like, I got to stay neutral. I can't come help you train for your fight.
Time out. You tried to bring in Herb Dean.
Not the ref. Not the
Yeah, no. The ref. I trained with Herb Dean years ago,
What?
and I'm gonna tell you. Listen,
Take that back right now.
No. Listen when I say this. Herb Dean moves like Chuck Liddell.
What?
Yeah, I sparred him
I
years
never
ago.
even knew
Herb
he
Dean the ref?
did MMA.
Yeah,
Are you talking about Herb Dean the ref?
Herb Dean the ref
The
got
guy
some
with
fights.
dreads.
Yes, he's fought before. He's an MMA fighter.
I don't know how I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
Nuh-uh.
He got a couple of fights. He don't have the best record, but he's a good fighter. And we used to train together with Antonio McKee, and I sparred with him years
Herb
before.
Dean?
Herb
Who are you
Dean.
FaceTiming?
Herb Dean.
Herb
How do you
Dean.
have everyone's number?
He knows everybody.
Herb Dean was going to be your sparring
No,
partner
he turned
to
me
mimic
down.
Chuck Liddell.
I think it is
I
important
asked him,
to
he
get
turned me
a
down.
partner that can try to recreate, because the same way you hit combos, like the same way you hit the combos you envision yourself hitting, is like you want that fight to be second nature. You don't have to think about what you're doing. So when you have your guy moving around with you, like I try to move around like Yusuf when I'm holding pads for Josh, because I want him to see like my hands are a little bit wider. I'm moving my feet. I'm going left. I'm going right, because I want it to be second nature to him when it happens in the cage, like that kind of idea. But also at the same time, it's good to have multiple different sparring partners that all have different styles, because then you figure out your own timing,
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but for me, with confidence, I would always prefer to spar somebody that kind of
Herb!
looks like my opponent.
What's happening?
What's happening? I got TJ Dillashaw on Rampage. 30 seconds of your time, Herb. I got Rampage over here saying he was Rampage was looking for a sparring partner back in the day when he was getting ready to fight Chuck Liddell. He said the closest fighter he could find that mimics Chuck Liddell style is you.
Herb, they didn't even know you was a fighter. They didn't even know you fought before.
a couple fights, but you know what? He's pumping me up. He's hyping me up, man.
Man, you remember
you know I'm nothing like Chuck the Dip.
No, bro, I'm telling you, you don't remember the sparring we did at Tonio McKee's gym years ago?
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true. No, we did.
Yeah, and I remember when I was sparring you, and I was thinking to myself, like, man, he moves like Chuck Liddell. He stands like on the same thing, the same stance and stuff like that. And I was thinking, and remember I asked you, you said, no, I got to stay neutral. I can't help you train because I'm the referee. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense.
Damn, mad respect, bro.
Mad respect, Herb.
How did I not know that is crazy, bro? How did I not know that you took a couple fights?
That's funny. Me and Uriah fought on the same card, I think.
What?
Uriah Faber?
That's awesome.
How did we not know this?
Challenge.
Damn.
Gladiator Challenge. Herb Dean fought on the same card as Uriah Faber.
So
Herb,
sick.
I'd love to see you in the cage one day sparring against Rampage whenever you have some free time.
Oh man, I'm trying to live.
Hell yeah.
We love you, Herb. We appreciate you tapping in with us. We can't wait to get you back on the pod.
Oh man, yeah. I'll reach out. Let's do it sometime.
Okay, you're
right,
the man,
brother.
Herb. Have a great day, brother.
All right, brother.
All right, ciao.
That's fucking legendary.
Yeah.
Herb's a legend.
Hey, did you know I was the first champion of Gladiator Challenge?
I did not know that either.
Yeah, I was the first champion of Gladiator Challenge. I didn't leave King of Cage. I went from King of the Cage down to Gladiator Challenge because Terry Cherokok was helping out that dude that was running it.
Okay.
I forgot his name, whatever. And and I went there and I had a few fights and I got their belt. Then I went back to King of Cage and then I went to Pride.
Damn, okay.
It's honestly incredible the stories that are in the UFC, in the history of MMA, and how involved you two are, because you guys were both at so many different transitions of the sport. Pride to UFC, the old guard of like the UFC, the new guard of training and mixed martial artists, and people talking about being a mixed martial artist on The Ultimate Fighter, this kid that was rapping his hand saying, I'm an MMA fighter, not a boxer. Like, you guys have been so instrumental in the history and pioneering the sport. I can't wait for the Rampage TJ Dillashaw movie, like The Smashing Machine. I watched it this weekend.
That's, I was so proud that an MMA fighter got a mainstream movie.
That is cool.
That's huge for our sport. But honestly, the Smashing Machine wasn't on my radar. I thought it would have been Conor McGregor because he's the household name. But
he was in Roadhouse.
Yeah, but it's not a movie about him.
No, yeah. I got you. There will be one eventually.
Yeah.
He's not old enough yet because he still could possibly fight. You know what I mean? Like, once he's like done, there'll for sure be a movie about him.
You think so?
How could there not be?
He changed MMA.
Yeah, how could there not be?
Have you ever seen Conor McGregor's documentary on Netflix? It is very inspiring.
Oh, really?
Pre Conor McGregor, whatever we're seeing now. For those of you that want to see the true martial artist, just how much he could think and want something so badly and then go get it. I thought it was very inspiring. As a business owner, as someone who doesn't fight professionally, I thought it was very inspiring.
Just like the power of belief.
Just the power of himself, not listening to the naysayers, not listening to the audience, believing in his own vision, being so kind of indebted in your game plan. Like, so he just was like all in on what he wanted. Like, nothing could sidetrack him. Nothing could weary him of his belief.
I got a question for you, bro. Somebody hit me up recently to do a documentary on me, and they want to pitch to like a big company like that. Should I do it?
I think honestly, if you wanted to do a documentary, to do you service, to do service to the documentary, it should be one of those like documentary movies, not like a 30 for 30. And they should just make it a movie and get like Michael Jai White or Wesley Snipes to play you.
No, they wanted to do it like a documentary on like a certain period in my career. Not
No, it's
like
got to be your whole career. No, it's got to be your whole career.
They said like a certain period, maybe like in Japan or something.
You're the most.
That'd be cool.
You're the most.
Why not?
You're the most like you transcended MMA. So like to just have one era, the new audience, like to call them the TikTok audience, they would not get the grasp and the gravitas of how great of a career you had.
What the fuck is a gravitas?
Like, you just had an amazing career, from going from front covers of Dub Magazine to doing movies like The A-Team to winning world titles to talking about, I'm a finger painter, to playing PlayStation while you're at a walk-in. Like, the things you've done, the interviews you put on, the fights you've won, going from a Pride belt to a UFC belt and unifying. I mean, dude, it deserves either a 30 for 30 documentary that's done the right way with guys like TJ giving you your flowers and people talking about you that were there, or it deserves a real movie. Like one of those documentary movies that really show the whole thing with a great actor, because you cannot just take a bit and piece of your career. Your career is too crazy. It's got to show the ups, the downs. It's got to show the battles with agents. It's got to show the wins, the belt, the family, the things you go through. People don't see behind the stream. They don't see how good of a person you are. They don't see how much you take care of everybody. They don't see how indebted you are to this podcast and how much time you put into things. They got to see all that. Look at Zuckerberg and Alex Pereira, just to change the subject.
Did you meet Zuckerberg?
I didn't.
How did you not meet
How did you not meet
Come
Zuck,
on, man.
I was in the arena for 2 minutes.
Did they give you free meta glasses?
No.
What are you doing, TJ?
Dude, I'm saying, like, I wasn't like, I've never been just shuttled out of the arena after you get done with the fight. We got done with the fight, got his medicals done, we're out.
I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
We got back to the hotel room before the next fight even was like Roundtree and them hadn't even started fighting, bro. It was like we were out of there.
That's crazy.
That
It
ain't
was
right.
insane.
Another question: did you guys see the Vanderlei thing?
Oh, dude, I'm getting knocked out by a security guard.
Real quick, we gotta watch that.
Bro, did you see that?
I only got so much time. I got a call with the Sprouts buyer, Sean Lyons. You demand. I know you're listening to this. Sprouts is the best grocery store ever. Like the way that they deal with their partners, amazing. But Sean Lyons is going to watch this, so I got to get off this podcast soon because I got a call with him to talk about how well we're doing at Sprouts.
Oh, okay.
Hey, are you talking about Wild Society at Sprouts?
Yeah, Wild
I walked
Society
in there, it was
just-
sold out. So Sprouts, could we double up a little bit on the protein powders?
Oh, we are.
Are you guys going crazy right now?
Oh yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna put this on real quick because this is the craziest thing I've ever seen.
I hate to say this because I wanted to have like my, my rubber match with Vanderlei. I don't think he should ever fight again or will ever fight again. But he was being a bully to that guy the whole fight.
Wait, was he really?
Yeah, you didn't see the whole clip?
No.
Vanderlei was bullying the guy the whole fight, doing illegal headbutts and stuff like that. And then-
But why did the security guard knock him out?
Actually, I think that was his opponent's brother, but I'm not sure. Everything's in Portuguese. The guy was wearing a tuxedo. I thought it was a ring announcer at first, but it was a sucker punch. Look,
Well, yeah,
Vanderlei's
I
finna
see
go.
it.
Look,
Yeah,
you see
I
that?
know. Yeah.
Vanderlei, some guy was throwing kicks. If you see it from a different angle, some guy was throwing kicks and stuff on the other side. It was a big brawl. But Vanderlei had got hit in the back of the head before all this. Some guy came from Vanderlei's corner of the ring and punched Vanderlei in the back of the head. So this is right after he got punched in the back of the head. So he was already like discombobulated. He was coming back. And then some guy on this side right here throwing kicks and everything. And Vanderlei said, oh, let me go kick this guy's ass. And the guy from in front of him.
See it right here. He's not even looking at him.
He's not even looking at him. You see that?
Watch. Yank.
Yank.
Damn.
And he was out for
Is
a
that
while.
Verdum? Is that Fabricio
Yeah,
Verdum?
Verdum was in there. Yeah.
Oh my God, what a team. You would think with Vanderlei and Verdum, they'd be able to kill that whole squadron.
Yeah, but not if you get sucker
Well, dude,
punched.
Verdum's got boxing gloves on and he's been fighting for who knows how long. Like,
No, Vanderlei.
That's what I meant. Vanderlei.
Hey, look, he's still out, bro.
Well, yeah, he
Bro,
got
poor guy. Have you seen the photos of him now
Did
with
he,
his
like, break
eye?
his orbital?
Bro, he got some brain damage from that for sure.
You think so?
Yeah, cause look, he was just in a boxing match taking I don't know how many punches then to get sucker punched like that, but just to keep it 100 though, Vanderlei was being a bully that match and doing headbutting and illegal stuff. He got disqualified and knocked out the same night. That's not cool.
Do you feel that people that like don't know the history, they talk about him being a bully and headbutting, that's why they had to call the fight. Do you feel like that's truly his nature though? Or you think it's just because he was fighting a boxer and he had no answer?
Bro, go back and watch Vanderlei's fight, bro. He loves it. He loves the violence, bro. He loves when look at his face when they was pulling him off the guy. I think he was headbutting him.
Yeah.
He had the smirk look on his face. Vanderlei loves it. And you can't get mad at him. That's who he is. His name is the Axe Murderer, bro.
Yeah.
You can't get mad at him for that. That's why we're such big fans of Vanderlei, but he's a different I don't think I've ever done an illegal move in a fight.
Really?
Especially on purpose. No. Even when I got disqualified for kneeing the guy in the nuts, I need him in the stomach. He just act like he got kneed in the nuts, right? I'm just a different type of fighter. I fight with honor and stuff like that. But you know what I'm saying? My brand is Rampage. I wanna entertain the fans. His brand is the Axe Murderer.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So that's who he is.
Who named him that?
I don't know, bro. He deserves that name. Because he's the only fighter in MMA that I've seen all of his fights.
Oh, really?
The only guy. My only opponent that I watch all his fights, he deserved that name, the Axe Murderer.
All right, we've seen it. We've seen him get knocked out.
No. There's this famous fight, and
He
it
gotta
seems
go,
like
bro. In the pod, man.
wait, you gotta go?
He gotta go.
I got a call here with Sprouts.
Bro,
Oh, okay.
that's-
All right,
yeah.
listen. TJ Dillashaw's got to go because Sprouts is calling.
Sprouts, dude. I'm sorry. They're the bosses right now.
Hey, they're
yeah?
coming. And Rampage, amazing pod. Good to have you back, brother. You look amazing. TJ, we love you. Congrats on all the success. We'll see you
Congrats.
back in there with Josh soon. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget, every Friday, brand new episode of Jackson Behind the Brand on the Jackson YouTube, Behind the Brand. Thank you guys for watching. We're out.
Awesome.